give one then.
Alright, so the recap that I remember is that we arrived and for whatever reason basically decided that instead of immediately going to where we're supposed to go, we're gonna fuck off and help the town, I guess. More or less, because we're good people or something.
Because okay, I mean, for the most part, yeah, that's right. You guys found
or
the
at
bat,
least, you know,
and...
some of us are good people.
Yep.
I saved a cat, okay?
You guys found the bat. He was in his little mountain.
You're
not
you're
really
on your
mountain,
little redemption arc.
It's kind of like a hobbit hole in the sand.
Okay, hold on. Who was the one who shot the fucking crystal and got us all into this goddamn mess in the first place? And you want to talk about me redeeming myself?
I have absolutely, positively no idea what you're talking about. And I'm sure there is definitely no evidence you can bring to the table.
Okay, try saying that again with a straight face.
Alright, I will. I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about, and I'm sure there is literally no evidence that you can bring to the table to convince me otherwise.
Starting to laugh.
Where did this go? Okay, y'all, I'll go ahead and just my thoughts in order. Okay, so y'all found the bat's little hobbit hole in the ground, and you guys had to end up fighting a bunch of hobgoblins who had found their way there and were trying to get in, and you all massacred them. Straight up, all of them died. Good stuff.
Massacre is a strong word.
And the door to get into...
Make them sound like the baddies. Come on, Caitlin.
Yeah, I mean, good stuff. That's why I say good stuff, you know? You kill the baddies. Good job.
Hey.
You guys found the bat's home. It was locked, and the only way to get in was through pressing a series of buttons that were basically druidic symbols, and Dirkrath, using his big brain, was able to unlock the door, and you guys went inside and met the bat. And the bat turned out to be both a red cloak and a very powerful druid who is able to help Dirkrath understand and realize what his power is and what his contribution to the big idea is. And through that, basically, you all decided that you wanted to spend a bit more time with the bat before you gave him to Rifus, because it is heavily implied that he will remain with that dragon until he eventually expires. So, it's best to get in all of your time with him while you can, because you're not getting him back, basically.
Completely believe in the bat's ability to just not die at all.
He's kind of old. He's an old druid.
Would the bat be able to help Marcus?
That was the deal. You bring the bat to her, and she'll give you the genie that will, in theory, cure him.
Right.
Right.
Thank you.
So you guys went into Crowmire. Dirkrath actually got to meet the noble of the town, and everybody basically went around helping people. Astrid was able to help a little girl find her cat, Mr. Whiskers, and so she also got a cat of her own, which she named Domino. And Alexander went around helping to clear debris and whatnot. And then Dirkrath started to kind of uncover the mystery of the apparent thieves of the town. And that is where we left off.
Yep, and I remember I chose not to be paid because I felt bad about taking money from the destroyed town people.
Yep. Indeedy-doody. But that is where we left.
Lucky that wasn't Astrid, because she wouldn't have felt bad at all.
And
like, look at this town. Like 80% of it's just fucked. It's like, I felt bad.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys read it, but the buildings outlined in green are shops, and the blue ones are taverns.
In theory, the buildings outlined in green are shops. Some are...
And the blue ones are what?
The blue ones are taverns.
You know, there's like a functional tavern, half a functional tavern. There's
Actually, most of the shops are still operable. Just number 5 is pretty much completely destroyed.
You know,
That was
most
the
of the
one with the crying dwarf in front of it.
there's like, you know, most of the shops are damaged, if not fucked outright.
Yeah.
Happens.
Oh my god! That is 10 out of 10 quality meme right there.
I don't even think
No.
Jack, there's just one problem. It hasn't been a day and a half. It's been like minutes.
Still, it's
I've had Domino
Quality,
for a
man.
minute and a half, but if anything happened to her, I would kill everyone in this campaign.
Yep.
Alright, so if you excuse me, I have a crossbow bolt to put in, and then someone else to blame it on.
right. So
I am shocked that no one commented on that.
Oh,
I
trust me,
wasn't
my
gonna say
mind,
anything.
my mind's going with plans. So just go ahead and fucking try it, yo.
Anywho, so what do y'all plan on doing?
I'll fix the meme real quick. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Jack's gonna fix the meme. Happened not even half a session. A millisecond of a session.
It was like the last quarter of the session. It's great though. It's perfect.
It is perfect.
Give me a break, God.
I'm giving you a break. The first one was fine to begin with.
I do appreciate how well you actually managed to Photoshop Astrid's photo on that.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
that was-
Okay, you think that's Photoshop? That's Snapchat, my boy.
It's so
Look,
clever.
I'm gonna be completely honest. If it was edited using something other than copy pasting photos on top of each other, it's Photoshop.
10 out of 10.
Please make that your
I like it.
thumbnail for the
I'm
video.
fucking saving that.
I might actually. It depends on what happens in this video, though. Ugh.
What, Mom?
Mom,
Yeah.
it's my turn in the ass kicking outfit. Where's my
My
plate
turn.
mail?
Oh shit, I forgot I had a bunch of screenshots from GTA last night. How the fuck did I get Oh. Happened.
That sounds exactly like a YouTuber like going over their own videos. Like, how the fuck did I?
My cat sat on my goddamn keyboard last night, so yeah, I've got like somehow I have 174 fucking screenshots.
Oh my jeez.
I'm honestly impressed that your cat managed to sit on your keyboard and trigger the screenshot command some 140 times.
Oh,
You have to buy it
174.
once, though.
Like, damn. That's impressive.
His name is Buddy, okay, and he's a little asshole. I can't help that.
You gotta use them for your, You have to use them, though. You have to use every single one of them for your new videos.
No,
Something
I
little-
already.
Just have, like, a little montage and they'll be like, this is what Buddy took. You have, like, an entire video dedicated to them.
I've already deleted all of them, though.
Mistakes were made. That could have been, like, a 10-minute video. Completely, like, free content that people would just sat there and be like, the kitty made these? I'm gonna watch this.
Next time I'm gonna do an art installation and like have people come and pay money for it and be like, yeah, my cat did this. For that.
You hear that, Caitlin? She's stealing your
What?
job and without even having to do anything.
What?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, Yahtzee.
Jack, I think, weren't you the only one that was actually, like, still on some unresolved quest or something?
Yep. He was the only one who has not completed the quest.
Go away, you unholy fucking scrounge.
Jack?
Yep.
I believe we're waiting for you, since you're the only one that hadn't
Right.
completed their quest.
I mean, you guys can go ahead and explain what your characters are doing. I mean, what are they doing?
Let's see. Fucking...
I'm over here helping those one people who asked for help up here by that shop where I found the cat.
Okay.
What time would I have finished my... construction-ish work? I guess?
Well, you're more of a debris relocator person. But you would have finished that, I would say, you guys got in around morning, so you'd probably be done around noon.
Lunchtime. That's what I heard.
Okay.
I heard food.
I heard I've been working all morning. I believe it is time for some tasty beverages and like meats and cheeses, preferably with bread.
Alright, so
Sounds delicious.
Alexander will head into the Whispered Note Tavern. And Astrid, you're helping to...
Okay.
What are you doing?
These guys were like moving wood or something and said
Oh,
that,
right.
yeah,
They
so
were
I'm-
kind of basically hanging up a sign again on the door and kind of repairing some of the blemishes that have occurred to the building, but this one is obviously one of the less bothered buildings from the fire.
Yeah.
And that is actually Camilla's Shinies, which you found Dominant, or Mr. Whiskers at. Sorry.
that fuck.
Yep. Fat old Mr. Whiskers. Alright, and Dirkrath. How?
Going to be trying to convince the birds and leave all their stuff in their nests.
So you're still... The crow is still on your shoulder.
Okay, so I'd be like, hey, you need to take me to your buddies. I need to talk to all of them.
You need us to get all together.
Yeah.
Will you pay me?
It's a matter. I would save your. I will be saving your life.
I mean, we can just fly away. But sure, I'll get my pals together. And with that, he flies off of your shoulder in a flurry of wings and starts cawing into the air. Basically, because you still have animal speak on, he's basically saying, "Hey, we got a meeting, guys. Let's go talk to this idiot down here." And with that, you can see like literal plumes of black feathers flying out of different houses, chimneys, and whatnot. And eventually, there's about, seriously, a flock of 25 crows that kind of settle around you. And they kind of stare up at you with their black beady eyes.
Well, I've got some good news and some less good news. Actually, I have no good news. Leave town as soon as possible.
Yeah, not gonna happen, buddy. Or you can try and roll a persuasion check.
I would like to draw persuasion.
Go ahead.
Tell them that they're all gonna get killed if they don't. So, just a plus.
I mean, are
one.
you just going to tell them that they're going to be killed?
Oh,
Or are you going to try and scare them?
I'm not gonna go in straight for the intimidation. I'm like, you guys probably should leave town like ASAP. Look at that.
Nice.
Oh. Leave town.
Strike
I mean-
anew. New life.
Right, but where are we going to live?
Very good question. However, if you stick around here very long, the guards are gonna get wise to you taking people's stuff for your nests, and they don't like that.
Sure, we believe that, but where are we going to go?
If he trained them right now, he'd have an
I
army.
wonder what Alright, I guess we're adding 25 fucking crows to the party.
Hell no.
Yes. Yes. I'm down for this. Let's do it.
You're down for it? Alright, I said you guys can come with me then.
Where do you live?
I'm a wander. Me and a couple of my friends, and I kind of gesture over to where I'm assuming the elephant is very visible.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you're actually suggesting for them to go with you, right?
Yeah, why not?
Go ahead and roll another persuasion check.
I'm waiting for the 1 so it can be perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Terrible.
Oh.
That's not.
Animal handling
Yeah.
would have been really good.
But you're trying to persuade them.
Yeah, it's true.
There's sort of a clamor with all of the birds talking around you. And you can't really pick up any of the words they're saying until finally the one that was originally on your shoulder is like, show us your space.
I can tell them they could live at old, have any. I do have a house, but it's really far away, and I don't want you stealing from them either.
You could talk about how you could go to a you could straight up trick them and just be like, alright, yeah, my house is far away from here. It is a much larger city than this though. Etc.
I don't want them stealing from people though. This is how birds die. I don't want them to die.
No,
I mean,
we're good at what we do.
I mean,
We've
you
gotten
could
away with it for years here.
trick them and take them to the dragon for a small meal.
Oh my.
I think Rifus would kill if they chilled out near Rifus's place.
I have no clue.
I feel safer.
You can roll an insight.
Here.
Just throwing out ideas, God.
I dig it.
And it's just a quick solution. They'll be gone in one bite. They won't feel anything.
I don't want them to die. No, I think that they could go. Oof, that's a rough.
Is that your insight?
But
Things started so well.
just kind of got worse.
She is a dragon, and they are kind of like bite-sized meals. So it's a 50-50 shot. Rifus is nice, but she's also a dragon. She has to eat a lot.
I live at the Bat's place, but I don't feel comfortable leaving the door open the whole time.
He had quite a few books in there. And obviously, the hobgoblins were trying to get in for some reason or another.
Well, I have no idea.
No, Ziggy.
I mean,
Watch out.
really no idea where to
No,
put these
Ziggy.
birds.
I don't have any.
I mean, dude,
Take
I
these
don't.
birds and push them somewhere.
I mean, I really
do
don't
you
see
want-
any other options.
do you
They're not
want a
leaving on
DM
their
to-
own.
No.
Okay, wait. What if you guys scattered around and I paid you to be informants for my buddy Alexander? He's pretty smart and likes hearing things.
I like
I mean-
what?
Stuff you get paid.
As long as we have a place and payment, I suppose any deal could work.
What would the payment be for your services,
Any kind of shiny
which are
object.
not stealing and then?
Lord. This is gonna go down real well.
Oh,
All 25 of us. No one gets left behind.
talk to my buddy Alexander.
Sure, but we're not going anywhere until we have a deal.
Okay, I'm gonna go run looking around for Alexander.
Okay. Well, He's not currently in any of the streets, so you don't exactly see him unless you go wandering into shops looking for him and/or the tavern.
If he's not in the streets, I'll start looking in buildings.
Okay. Well, eventually you do make your way to the Whispered Note Tavern, and I'll go ahead and move you all there for a minute because I do have a map for that.
I would get that, wouldn't I?
Can you move that?
Next screen!
Oh, yeah, because you're not there, Ashton.
I'll quickly walk up to Alexander and be like, what's a fair price to pay some birds to spy on people?
Wait, where are you sitting? Where are you sitting first?
Hold on, give me a second. How many of these people do I know, or if any? I recognize her.
This one recognized. This one possibly.
I can't even see that full photo yet. Hold on. Isn't that? Hold on. Let me go through my NPCs list real quick. He looks.
Ooh.
He almost looks like an older Mercer.
No.
I don't know. That's like who he reminds me of. I don't recognize the actual photo that I don't have it in my list of NPCs.
You guys have met him, but I think he left more of an impression on Astrid than anyone.
I just.
This boy beat up.
Oh God, no! Not him again.
Wait, when you say impression...
He was the
Right.
cunt. He was the cunt that I should beat the shit out of. I
Hell
remember
yeah.
now. Okay.
And you might vaguely recognize her. She looks. No, you would definitely know her, despite her somewhat altered appearance.
Is that Laura Croft?
No. She is your sister.
You might recognize her.
Yeah.
Maybe.
She's kind of altered her appearance though, and she has a hood over her head. She's obviously trying to appear as inconspicuous as possible.
Let's go fuck that up horribly. No. What do I want? I'm gonna go with right over here.
Okay. Gotcha.
Actually, here so I can watch the door. There we go. That'll work
Okay.
slightly better.
So as you walk into the Whispered Note, Durkrath, there are quite a few people in here, and you hear the familiar flute playing of a very specific elf lady. And it actually seems quite lively in here today. And you also notice that Alexander is sitting somewhat near the bar, facing towards the door that you just entered.
I'm sprinting over to Alexander.
Okay, Alexander, you see your friend Durkrath come racing up to your table.
Alright, you said he sprints to me, right?
Yeah, he's sprinting right up to you.
Alright, first thing I say, what did Astrid do?
Fuck you.
Oh,
Alright,
nothing.
hold on, hear me out though. Astrid, is that not a fair question? If Durkrath is just bursts into the tavern, sees me, and just sprints over?
Fuck. Just shut up.
Oh, what's a fair price to pay some birds to spy on people?
What?
There's some birds in town, right? They're stealing stuff. We can't have them stealing stuff. but I don't want them to die. I want them to spy on people because you like spy stuff. Just I don't know what to pay them. We have swords from the hobgoblins we fought. Are they shiny?
Okay, give me a minute to process the idea of how much money do I need to pay birds to spy on people. That needs a moment, okay? Hold on. What? How many birds? And I just put my my left hand up, and it's just like hovering just right at the bridge of the nose. Like, how many birds? Like, what in the hell? What?
Dylan?
25.
25. So I say 25 birds. Crows.
25 crows.
Hmm?
I should, honest to God, be surprised that you somehow found 25 crows that
I found
you're
one.
trying to figure out how much to pay them. But for whatever reason, I'm not. Alright. Caitlin.
Yeah.
How shiny is the chainmail?
It's actually pretty dusty and beat up.
Alright. How shiny could the chainmail be if we gave it a little love and affection?
As long as you buffed it up and, started actually cleaning it, you could probably get it shiny.
I thought we got a bunch of swords and stuff from the hobgoblins.
But hear me out though, Jack. Well, Dirtcraft. If we broke the chainmail into individual chainmail rings,
God.
that's a lot of little tiny bits of shiny metal.
Okay.
And I'm sure just an individual set of chainmail will last us quite a while if we do it that way. Also, I really don't think however many birds you have are going to be interested in an actual sword.
I think they would. It's shiny. They like shiny. They just want shiny stuff.
But don't they want it for, a purpose or something?
It's for their nest. So I guess maybe, rings would do better. But I mean, I was just trying to think. Rings?
Yeah, because, we can get, a shit ton of little metal rings from a singular vest of chainmail. Right?
Okay.
Okay, so they're gonna be... I think they're currently on Trumpet, so, hold on. And I hand him, character sheet. I need you to load a little bit faster. God, is it worth it to give him a vial of oil to do this? Is it?
I think we could just spit shine it,
You could use some water. We have lots of that.
We have lots of water.
So, just get one of those, buff it out real good, and then split individual links off.
Okay.
Just throw the individual links of the arm or something at them, I guess. I'm still kind of confused why I have to answer this question. This is not a normal person. This is not a normal question.
Now, how much better would it have been if I had actually done something?
Depends on what it was you had done.
From a child.
But it was certainly the more expected the result, instead of Durcraft running up to me, hey, how much should I pay 25 birds to spy on people? That was not the expected question.
I think you've broken him.
Okay. I'll just go and start jogging back to Trumpet to get the chainmail.
All right. Sorry. Here. All right, so you run out of the gates of the city after asking for the guards to let you out. And Trump is still standing there, kind of plucking at one of the palm trees with his tusk. Well, not. What's the nose called? Trunk. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's standing there.
Can ritual cast speak with animals while I wash the
Now you're making me look up how many
with water?
Jack, you're making me look up how many individual rings are in the average set of fucking chainmail. This is not something I expected to be doing at 10 p.m. on any Wednesday.
Alright, so you ritual cast speak with animals as you grab off the chainmail that's pretty dusty and beaten up.
Try and wash it. Clean it up.
I'm just going to have you go ahead and roll a d20 to see how well you do.
Take 20, please.
Okay. It's going to take you quite a few hours to get this dusty, battered piece of chainmail washed up and shiny again, but assuming you do take all the time that you need, it will be about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
After 10 minutes, I realize that I'm getting like very little progress. I'm gonna run up to the birds, tell them, "Give me a few hours."
Well, the birds by now have dispersed and probably gone back to their chimneys.
Alright,
There's
Caitlin.
one that's kind of standing there, as if waiting for you.
Go up to him and say, "Give me a couple hours."
Okay.
4 p.m. and I'll have the shiny thing that I'm gonna start. That we can start trading for. Okay.
Caitlin.
Right, in our home.
Hold on.
You can make nests around places like here, Dark Rock, Silk Rock, the Wild.
Okay.
Every like week or so, you come find us. One of you comes find us.
I
We're
thought
headed
you
next.
said we could stay here.
Oh. No, I apologize. I thought you meant that you were gonna be.
So we can stay here?
I'll tug a lug.
In my mind, you're making nests all around the desert.
So you want us to break up our flock?
Think about that. Cut to the other characters while I think of another solution, Caitlin.
Okay.
Tell
So,
me just lead
Astrid-
him to the goddamn dragon.
Alright, Astrid, you do end up helping them somewhat repair the shop. And afterwards say thank you. You can gain another 20 XP for that, because that was a pretty easy job.
Yeah, alright.
They offer you a handful of 5 copper.
Except.
You accept it?
Yep.
Alrighty.
But when
All
they're
right.
not looking, I put it right back in their in like the pocket of one of the guys.
Go ahead and
So,
roll
like,
sleight of hand to put it back.
Hang on. Ow! Get off my leg! Get
Caitlin.
off my leg!
Yeah.
Little fuck!
I want you to know that the
Yeah.
average set of full set of chainmail like we're talking about here has an average of between 60 and 100,000 rings.
60 and 100,000.
Yes.
How much XP did I get?
20.
Thank you.
So it's
Okay,
I guess on average of 80,000 rings.
Alright. I
That's-
noted that.
Oh god.
Plus-
I'm trying to figure out if I'm fucking horrible or if I'm a genius. I haven't decided
Everybody,
yet.
Alright, so yeah, you're able to definitely put back the money in the man's pocket after he turns away to probably go work somewhere else. Good job. You know what? Gain an inspiration for that. That's good stuff right there.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's she doing now?
She's gonna head to the tavern to cool off, maybe get something to drink if they have it, mainly just to sit down and pet her kitty.
Okie dokie. So
Shut
while the
fuck
other
up.
tavern is well, it's currently in the process of being repaired from the fire, you walk up to the whispered note and you walk in and you hear a very familiar flute song being played, and there's quite a amount of chatter going on. There's a few people in here, one of which you definitely recognize, and another person that you should reasonably recognize, as he is a man you had quite the impression of. And you also notice one of your friends, Alexander.
I'm gonna go sit over here.
Alright, so you see Alexander, you go walk over and sit at his table.
Mm-hmm.
And in the meantime, Alexander, someone had come over to take your order.
Alright, well, after that conversation, I do need a drink.
So you ask for a drink.
I'm gonna get a drink, and I'm gonna get. I believe my order when I walked over that I was thinking of was meat, cheese, and bread.
Meat, cheese, bread, and what kind of drink do you order? They do have a special liquor here known as cactus juice, but you can also get all the regular mead, ale, wine kind of stuff.
Sure, let's have some cactus juice. Why not?
Alright. And it's this one who comes up and ends up taking your order, and she told you she'll give you your total after you've eaten. So she goes off and tells the kitchen to begin making it. And
Okay.
as she walks away, Astrid walks up to your table and sits down.
Not out there.
A few minutes later, she comes back with your cactus juice and gives it to you and tells you it'll be a few minutes for the platter to be ready. The kitchen's kind of busy right now.
It's fine.
And she asks Astrid if she would like to order anything.
I want some meat and some cheese, and I'd also like a little thing of meat for my cat.
She asked if you would like the platter that Alexander got instead. It
Sure.
comes with meat, cheese, and bread, and the whole shebang.
Yes, please, with some small ale.
Sure thing. And she goes off to the kitchen to add the order in.
What happened on your end?
Well, it started off fairly simple. I helped remove debris. I came here just to get something to eat after that was finished. Durcraft wanted to know how much we should pay a flock of birds to spy on people. So there's that. Yep. Nice cat, I guess. Sounds like you had a less odd day so far.
I'm gonna teach him to attack Marcus.
Good luck with that.
Be my attack kitty. Can use another attack creature in this caravan.
Alright, and she comes back over with your platter, Alexander, and your drink, Astrid.
Thanks.
And she tells you it'll be another minute before your food is out.
Alright. I will start eating.
Alright. It's pretty decent food. It's somewhat akin to what you would get at silk rock. It's
Ooh.
pretty quality. And when you do take a sip of the drink, it's actually pretty fruity and not quite as alcoholic as you would think. It comes with
Lovely.
a small cactus ball on like a toothpick.
Mhm.
It's a very it's a pretty drink, basically. And you can see Domino, Astrid's cat, eyeing your platter.
You are getting food. You're not getting my food. Your food has already been ordered. We have a...
A moment later, she does come by and drop off your platter, Astrid, with just a smidgen more meat, seeing as how you have your cat with you.
Alright, I put the cat on the chair next to me right here with a small plate of meat and a little bit of cheese.
Okay. And she asks if either of you need anything else.
Can I get a saucer of water for the cat, please? I'll pay extra.
Yes, ma'am. And with that, she is off again. Moments later, she's back with a small saucer. And also a small saucer of milk as well.
Aw. Hang on. Let me look at something real quick. I tipped the woman 5 copper pieces. What?
But, so yeah. How was your day? Aside from meeting a new friend. Your attack kitty. I'm surprised we don't have a literal one yet.
I helped a child find her cat. And then I helped some men.
Before you finish that statement, is that the cat that you helped find?
I just spit my drink out. I just spit my drink out. It's everywhere.
Okay, so you guys hear the door open.
Look and I say, no, it's not. I'm not that petty, thank you.
I had to be clear. Last time I checked, you freaking literally damn near ripped a guy's legs off because he irritated you.
So, Dirkrath, as you walk up to Leota, she notices you and finishes her song and is like, "Oh, hey, it's nice to see you here."
See you too, Leota. I'm probably pissed because I've been running around all town all day.
I'm gonna be completely honest. Hold on, never mind. I'll type it out.
And then I ask her, "Hey, how long do you plan on staying in town?"
Oh, I don't know. I guess until I feel I'm needed elsewhere. I never really plan on how long I'm gonna stay anywhere.
Do you mind paying some birds for me?
She kind of tilts her head with a confused smile. It's like, pay birds?
It's a really long story.
Oh, well, lucky for you, I love stories.
Well, the birds, so people around town are reporting things missing, and they're being stolen by birds.
Oh.
And birds that die, but they will if they stay here, and they don't want to leave here without helping me. So I'm going to pay them to go look around for stuff for me, and live here.
You know, that's...
Pay them if I'm out walking around, is the problem.
That's very odd company, Dirkrath. How do you know you can trust these birds?
I don't.
I'm honestly amazed that he went with that.
I mean,
I mean,
That's what I'm gonna do.
I trust your decision, but I can't say that I've ever seen a bird follow anyone's word.
They listen to Thebatt.
Well,
Talk to
he
Thebatt.
is. I guess that is true. Maybe it is a good idea. What do I know? So, do you want me to pay out of my pocket for them?
No. I'll pay you some links of a chainmail to pay them. I'm gonna discuss the terms. Come back. Give you maybe 2 weeks worth of pay or something. I'm not sure how long or however long. And then I'll tell them that you can tell them a certain word, and they'll fly to my house. There.
Oh.
Actually, you know what?
Okay.
It might just be easier if I got one of Arthur's got. Give me a second. I'll be right back, Leota. And I'm sorry. I'm not gonna leave. How's your day been?
Dirkrath, are you okay? You seem a bit flustered.
Oh, well, there's a lot going on right now.
Why don't you just sit down and eat some food, pal? You might be dehydrated.
Gotta finish this first, though.
If you say so.
Alright, give me a second.
Okay.
Alexander, wait for whenever they finish the conversation.
Oh, what not?
So, Alexander, would one of your people on payroll be willing to pay the birds now?
Oh, alright, so, before we actually get to that question, Caitlin,
Yeah.
do they actually know about my payroll?
Did you ever tell them about it?
I know that I told them out of character guaranteed. I don't remember if I ever told them in character. That's the
Might
thing.
not have told him us in character.
I don't remember.
I don't
I remember just
recall.
Because I remember that I
know
haven't
for
said
a fact-
anything in chat about them. Because I always went through to your DMs to talk about it.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure Dirkrath would know about it. Or Astrid.
Never mind.
Hold on. While you're here.
Why don't we just kill them and dry the meat? That would solve the problem.
I
I don't
honestly,
want them to die.
Dirkrath, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm entirely surprised that you didn't ask me how much food, if we had enough food to take them back to Silk Rock and have them nest in your house or something. I'm gonna be honest, I thought that was definitely gonna be the next thing you asked me.
I don't think they'd want that. They kind of seem pretty intent on staying here.
Realize there are thousands
I
of
could
them
ask
in
them.
the world.
I guess you do that and get back to me. If you excuse me, I'm going to find a solution to this into my notes.
So you run out of the tavern? Alright.
Oh no.
I mean, it would be good to have some to take with us, but
I definitely like the idea of having at least a few wonderful birds to scout for us. Because, the phrase bird's eye view,
2
not a
dozen.
joke. But yeah,
2
no,
dozen.
2 dozen, that's a lot of bird.
Okay, so you run looking for one of the birds?
Yep.
Alright, there's one posted on the ground, kind of hopping around, looking at people.
How much food do I have? Oh, God,
Hey,
that's not nearly enough.
how's it going?
It's going alright. How's the deal planning going?
Stressful. I'd be willing to move to Silk Rock. I have a house there. You could perch on top of it, or I don't know if you'd want to go inside. I doubt you would, but
As long as it can hold all 25 of us, I don't really care.
it could. Okay.
Is it a big place?
Particularly big, but I imagine
Lots of people?
it's not as big as this town. Significantly smaller than this town. But I'd be paying you.
That is true. Is there food there?
Yeah, probably. We could arrange that.
Well, I suppose that sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
Okay.
Seriously though, Jack is gonna have to change his house. He's gonna get like several like iron freaking letters. It's gonna be called the Menagerie. He's gonna change his character name to the Curator.
Do not touch the exhibit, dog.
The Menagerie is for guests only. The calling begins. I fucking said.
Okay. So. I haven't actually officially got anyone to feed them right now.
So, when are we going?
Okay. Let's talk about the payment I was offering. I'm gonna offer you. I guess I probably would have. I could have cleaned a single link. I would have done that trying like mending.
Okay, yeah, if you use mending, you'll go buy a lot.
Get like one chain link. I'm like, I'd be willing to pay you guys in like these things, and I hold up like little shiny chain.
For a second, the crow's eyes almost seem to sparkle, and he flies up to grab it with his talons.
I'll kind of like keep it like put my like thumb down or something on it so you can't take it out of my hand.
He lands on your hand. It's like, that is quite a pretty payment there.
Okay. There's 25 of you. I will need to go talk to someone about making sure that we have the food and the payment for you at the house. You guys have a concept of time?
No?
Okay. Okay. So, you guys understand days and nights, like when the sun's out and when the sun's not out, yeah?
Yeah, sometimes the sun's out, sometimes I get that.
Okay. Every time the sun comes up, down, and back up again, that's a day.
Day. Down, up, down, up, down, up.
Yep.
Okay, this is day, you say?
Hmm. Every 7 of those is a week.
So, up, down, up, down. How many is that?
That would be up for the second time. That's the beginning of day number 2. So it'd go up, down, up, down, up. So the third up is actually the end of this is the beginning. So it's God explain the concept of time to birds.
This bird is just kind of staring at you as you try to explain a week to him.
Just say 7 nights.
Okay, yeah, 7 nights. So 7.
You can't tell him that.
Oh, okay. So every time
He'll
the sun
figure it
goes
out on
down,
his own eventually.
Every time the sun goes down, that's a night. Yeah. Sun goes back up, that's the end of the night. So, of those, so 7 times the sun goes down. 7, that's a week. So
When
that's
it
7.
gets dark?
Yep. And then when it gets light again, that's the end of that one night. Okay?
He kind of bobs his head.
Do 7 of those, that's a week.
7 is a week. Okay.
I could arrange for someone to feed you some bird seed and stuff. There's 25 of you, so one of these little links each a week. Would you be willing to go stay at Silk Rock, not cause trouble for anyone, around and keep track and let us? And if you find out anything that's really, really super duper important, you come look for me or my friends.
What's
And I
important?
gesture to So you remember that gnome character I described to you, yeah?
No, yes.
The wizard gnome.
The sparkly guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Okay?
If we see
And-
him tell you.
Might add more stuff to the list of what's important as it becomes to me. Does that sound good?
Sounds like a wonderful plan.
Okay. How far is Silk Rock from where we are right now?
From Crowmire to Silk Rock, it's about a 2 to 3 walk on the road.
So if we go to Rifus and then back to Silk Rock, how long is that going to take us?
You said from
Alright. Jack,
Rifus, Silk Rock. Yeah.
I just want you to think that you are under the impression that we're gonna go from here to Rifus and then immediately back to Silk Rock, and you should probably plan for that to not be the case.
Why is this so hard? Okay.
If you go from Crowmire to Rifus to Silk Rock, that'd be 4 to 5 days.
There's no like message stuff here. What do you express? Okay. You just gotta get back to Silk Rock. Find someone who's willing to. That's willing to accept payment to do this job. Okay. Run back into the tavern.
Okay, so you run back to the tavern.
Gotcha, yep. Find Leota again.
Back.
Oh wait, I don't even need to.
I'm back.
Don't need to pull the map. I'm gonna run in and run back. Okay.
I'll just put you anyways. By now, Leota has sat down. She stopped playing for now.
Hey, Leota.
Yeah.
Again. So would you be willing to pay someone to pay the birds?
Pay someone to pay the birds.
I'll give you. Okay. Be back in Silk Rock in say maybe a week. How long do you think it would be?
Come again?
You get back to Silk Rock. I know you said you don't really plan your trips, but
Are you asking her if she could be back in a week? Or I just want to make sure I heard you right.
it's more or less. Does she think she'll be back in like Silk Rock anytime soon?
Oh, well, I guess if you need me back there, yeah, I could be there, well, as soon as, 3 days from now, I suppose.
I don't want you to leave on my accord, but I do kind of need someone to go. Pay. I'm guessing like I assume the person who runs the stables there would be willing to do it. Or let's see. I know I have some items on here, of course. Okay. Really weird, Leota. Are you ready?
I suppose so.
No particular rush, but like, if you could tell me how long it would take, that'd be fantastic. That's kind of what I need. I would like you to go. Somebody to once a week come by my house. Do you know where my house is in Silkbrook?
I don't think you ever showed me your house, no.
I always say Dirkrat's house, but if not, it's all the crows on top, which becomes a thing.
Okay.
To pay them 25 of these little silver rings that I hold little chainmail ring.
And she looks at it for a moment and just kind of... All right.
Feed them.
Feed them.
And that'll be all they need to do once a week. And they would feed them until this money ran out, and I kind of like will covertly hand her this organic one of the gems I have.
Leota just kind of looks at you surprised and is like, You're really doing all of this for some birds.
Yes. Well, you know, animals.
That's pretty noble of you. I suppose I'll try and find somebody to do that.
I think the person who runs the stable will be willing to.
Oh, maybe Mercer will do it for you. He's always looking for new work.
Mercer, that'd be fantastic.
Okay, I'll head back and ask Mercer.
Do that. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I can't thank you enough.
No, it's really okay, Dirkrat. How long are you guys planning on being in town?
I assume we're leaving shortly. We're going to. That's why I couldn't personally do it. Is that I think we have plans to go visit a dragon.
Oh, well, I have to say that's a bit more important.
Yeah, a little.
All right.
Kind of like halfway state between death and life.
Yeah. Well, I suppose you guys be safe and have fun.
You're the best, Leona.
I don't think so, but I appreciate your kind words.
And if you want payment, if you can exchange the gem for money or whatever, you can take like 10 gold pieces out of it.
Oh no, that's fine. I don't really need the money anyways.
Thank you, Leona.
Do you say it like that?
Yeah, exactly like that.
Dirkrat, I really suggest you go and just sit down for a little bit. Heat might be getting to you, pal.
Go talk to the birds and fish. I gotta go finish cleaning the chainmail. We can get up.
Can't you get one of your buddies to do that?
Just when do you plan on leaving?
Well, since you need this to be done, I'll probably leave in the morning.
Leota, you're the best.
Thank you.
Aster, did you ever come back?
I'm here
Okay.
talking to my kitty.
Are you just like making cooing noises at it?
Oh, God.
Oh no, he's running again!
Oh, he ran
Oh,
back out.
No, I mean in real life, I'm talking to my kitty.
Okay.
Back to the birds, boys.
Alright, you come up and you find one of the birds.
I told him. Okay,
Yes, sweet.
say, in the morning, a friend to go out the place to go arrange for you to be fed once, to have the food given to you once a week, and then the payment. They won't be there for 3 to 4 days. We'll talk to them about making sure they're paid starting for that, and then a week after you. You be a small boy named Mercer, he's a stable boy.
Okay.
It might be the first one might be a little late, but the other ones will be on time. As an insurance, I'll give you guys each. I'll give you each your a silver, like giving it to you today before you leave. Okay?
Alright, I suppose we could do that.
Okay. Give me like a run off and go start cleaning this thing up.
Okay, make a constitution save.
But if I'm getting like really winded, I'll start walking.
Okay, you're really starting to feel winded and hot right now.
The man has just been sprinting around.
You've been running around all day in this desert heat and haven't drinking anything. You're definitely feeling a little bit tired right now.
He is feeling it now, Mr. Krabs.
Drink some
Alright.
water.
Okay, so you drink some water, and you do feel a little bit better, and you go back to cleaning.
Mhm.
Alright, you can go ahead and make that d20 roll again. Unless you want to take 20.
Can I roll it and say I want to take 20 when I get like a 5?
Yeah, you can do that, yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, you can take 20. Cool. Alright, because it did take you about an hour running around back and forth,
Oh my
trying
God.
to get things figured out. You're going to end around dinner time. Which is when the sun is setting and whatnot.
I guess me and Aster have just been chilling this entire time, unless we had anything
mean-
that we actually had to do.
Do you guys do anything in the tavern?
I went out to see if anybody needed more help, and if they didn't, then I came back to the tavern.
Okay, there were a few shops that were needing repairs and whatnot.
Alright, well, I helped out with that.
And you can gain 50 XP for that because you helped like two, 3 shops.
Yeah.
Okay.
Caitlin, before it
Yes.
becomes nighttime, can I go buy a backpack or something, a satchel or something to carry all the stuff I'm going to give Leota in?
Yeah. The marketplace is probably your best bet.
Get on there, looked around.
Okay. I'm gonna have to look up how much that. Sorry.
I promise you guys, it'll all be worth it when the birds come with some valuable information about our boy. Fish.
That doesn't.
It'll be worth it.
Okay, so there is a stall with, various amounts of like traveling gear and whatnot, and they have backpacks there. You walk up to it, and he's selling them for about a gold piece.
Fine. I give him a little piece in the backpack.
All right, he hands you your backpack.
Thank you very much, good sir. Have a wonderful day.
You too, buddy. And with that, he actually begins packing up his stall, along with everyone else at the time. And Arthur, you come out and go to the marketplace as well?
Yeah, I was gonna do that after she went to her after the other thing.
Okay, that's still in the time frame that Jack is doing all this. Oh, you're gonna make me look up prices.
No, I have prices.
Okay,
If the price
cool.
is right.
Alright, so you have your backpack, and do you go back to cleaning? Jack. Or do you go and give your backpack to Leota and then go back to cleaning?
Finish cleaning, get all the little chains in the bag, and then I'll give it to you.
Okay. So, around sundown, you finally finish cleaning up this piece of chainmail. It has taken you such a painstakingly long time. Your back actually kind of aches about now. But you're done. You have all the rings put in the backpack. And you put your gemstones in there as well?
Oh, I'm gonna give this. Yeah, I guess I'll put the single gemstone in there.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I'm assuming RP's not gonna be super expensive. I think 50 for it
No.
for quite a while.
That should be quite fine.
Like whatever price Mercer wants to charge for feeding the birds once a week.
He probably won't charge you much. And then Alexander goes out and buys, various traveling things. Astrid, what do you do in this time frame? There's about 5 hours. No, it's 4 hours. Does she just sit in the tavern playing with Domino?
She's going to be like walking around town trying to see if she can catch any talk of the guy who's after us. See if maybe anybody's talking about having seen him.
No, but there's a pretty big gathering outside of the temple.
Alright, I'll go stand outside and see what's going on.
Go ahead and roll perception, just to see what you can hear.
Do this one-handed.
Okay, Arthur, give me 1 second. Pal.
Yep, I'm just letting you know, so whenever you get a free moment.
I guess I could, since he's technically owned by everyone. You should be able to edit and whatnot now. Okay. You, Astrid, basically you hear a lot of people talking about how they're basically trying to get inside to be healed, but there's a long line of people trying to get in. So it's basically a lot of people trying to be healed from various wounds and whatnot.
Well, shit. And I can only really help one person, right, with my cure wounds, so...
Yeah.
For the person who's
You
hurt
can try and medicine check people.
Okay, I want to do that, but I also want to find the person who's hurt the most and cast Cure Wounds. Oh god, it's only a 2. Alright, let's go.
Okay,
Maybe you find someone that has like a light scratch instead, apparently.
Okay, there's 19 people about outside.
Sorry, hang on. That did not do what I wanted it to. To hit this. No, you piece of shit.
Okay, so you're going up to one of the most heavily injured?
Yeah.
Okay, so you
I
end
mean,
up
if he's a
walking-
commoner, he has like 6 hit points, so it's gonna be a lot of healing for him no matter what. So.
You come up to this young woman. She has basically the right side of her face burnt off, along with part of her arm. And which one of those is your medicine check?
The second one, because the only one...
Ten.
Yeah, the second one was an accident.
Right, because she is so heavily injured, and you don't quite have the practice of a healer, you kind of just come up and try and soothe her to the best of your ability, but it doesn't really seem to have an effect on her. She's still in a lot of pain and still needs some serious attention from probably like a cleric or someone.
Okay, find the next person that my cure wounds would work on.
Oh, were you trying to use cure wounds on her?
Well, I was trying to find the person who cure wounds would work on, like an injured person that would help.
Well, cure wounds would help anybody.
Okay, I want to cast cure wounds on her.
Okay, then go ahead and use the spell slot and roll your healing.
Alright, hold on one second. Is that for the cure wounds? Do I cast? Why aren't you doing anything? Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. Regains a number... Okay, do I do the 1d8 plus 4?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I see what this is doing. I'm doing this one-handed because I have a kitten asleep curled up in my hand.
No. Alright, wow. That is... Damn good. Okay, so... you come over to this woman. She's actually being accompanied by her older father. And he doesn't seem to notice you because he's trying to push his way into the temple. And so basically you kneel beside her as she lays on the ground, and you kind of hover your hands over her, and despite the feeling of magic being muted, you really put all of your focus and your effort into trying to get her to heal and to become better. And it actually begins to work. There's this very soft, whitish yellow glow that comes from your hands and kind of envelops the areas that are most burnt, and slowly the skin begins to repair itself. The hair does not regrow, but the skin is definitely coming to heal itself, and she looks a lot better.
Yeah.
So, good job. You can gain 50 XP for that. That was good.
Uno momento. Alrighty.
Alright, so she's pretty much completely healed right now. She's sleeping, though. So unfortunately, she cannot thank you, but she is sleeping. She has a much more relaxed look on her face.
Awesome.
And Alexander, after you buy those things, you head back to the tavern?
Yep.
And Dirtcraft?
I'm assuming that they're gonna be back there at some point.
Yeah.
Finish shiny the things.
Yep.
They go to Sunbrook. They know where to go. Screwed my house. I didn't just tell them to go to some random person's house. Got all the links. I got the thing in the bag. I go head to the tavern.
What'd you say? Sorry. Didn't catch the last part.
Names, the payment.
Mm-hmm.
Tell Trumpets, Dinger, Tuscaneedle, they're great. They're good little animals.
They all seem happy with the compliment.
Back to the tavern.
Alright, back to the tower. Gotcha. And Astrid, how long do you stay out there trying to help people?
At least a couple hours.
Okay, so basically until sundown?
Yeah.
Alright. You go ahead and gain another 50 for good job for helping the people of the town.
Caitlin, real quick, look at your phone.
No, cute baby.
Isn't it?
Okay, so eventually, everybody makes their way back to the Whispered Note Tavern. And there's a few less people in there now, but it's still a pretty, homely, lively place. And actually, Leota is back doing another flute song.
Oh, I'm curious about something. He is still here. I am actually really surprised that he's still there. Okay.
Yeah, he sees Asher, he's like, the soul just walks out of the tavern.
Yeah, like the moment Asher leaves the game, it's like, alright, I need to not be here anymore. This is now a terrible place to be.
Go ahead and onto where the table where Leota was sitting, wait for him to finish his song.
Okay. And
Like collapsing in this chair.
do you two sit over there in the same corner?
It's a slightly different corner now, actually, Caitlin. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Oh, Asher, you go to sit with Dirkrat?
Alright, I suppose we're gonna go party, member.
Everybody's gonna go sit down. Gotcha. So, you can hear the flute song a lot better now. It is a little J tune. It's a very happy sound, and it definitely seems to get the people's spirits up right now. And the same server lady from before comes over and asks if anybody would like to order anything.
Bread, cheese, small ale, and of course, milk for the kitty.
Alright.
Platter, and if you have one, please.
What'd you say?
A tea platter and a room if you have one, please.
Oh, sure.
Yes, we'd like a room too.
Some ale.
To share, or...
Oh, me and the kitty only.
Well, our rooms are kind of getting booked right now. I can see what we have.
Me and Alexander would be more than happy to share a room, for sure.
Right. So, 2 rooms then?
Yes.
Okay. And any other food or beverages I can get?
Can I have an ale, please?
An ale?
Yeah.
Well, I do recommend the cactus juice here.
Sure.
Quite unlike anything we've had in the desert.
Sounds
He
good.
needed so much convincing. I recommend the cactus ale. Sure. Fucking whatever.
Okay, so you order a cactus juice, and
Yeah.
Alexander, do you order anything?
Cactus juice, meat, cheese, bread.
Okay.
Same as breakfast, really.
Alright, and with that, she goes in to
lunch.
place the orders. And she'll come up with a tab.
I did not assume that there was gonna be no tab.
Yeah. Because she didn't make you guys pay earlier.
Was that she didn't make us pay, or did you forget until it was too late?
No, I'm keeping it tab. And after Leota's tune slowly fades out, she looks to your group and is like, oh, well, good to see you guys made it back.
Yep, no dying on this radio.
With that, she
Clap after
kind
her
of takes
performance
this.
finishes.
What was that?
You're not gonna clap after her performance finishes? Goodness.
Right, so,
I'd also like to
Thank
point out, Jack, that you sounded really offended there, but you did not clap.
You did clap.
I did not hear it. Sorry.
right, so,
Better?
Well, I've heard how Dirkrat has been. How about you two?
Great.
Could be better. Definitely could be a lot worse. That sums it up pretty well, I think. Honestly.
Yeah, I suppose that's the life of the adventurer, huh?
Certainly seems that way.
You know, sometimes I wish I was an adventurer, but I don't know. Sometimes it seems like you guys go through a lot.
I think that us might be a special case of that.
Special case, huh? And she kind of takes a moment to kind of scratch Domino behind the ear.
I'm going to read a passage from the Dragon Philosophy.
Oh, right. What color?
Colors are there.
I sent you the colors.
I'm an idiot. Don't worry. I'm
That's
sure you
all
did.
Gotta look here.
Probably. Was it in Discord or was it under?
Facebook.
Here, hold on.
Oh my gosh, kitty cat.
I got a YouTube video going for Domino.
No.
Sure, I don't have it in Discord.
I put it in the Facebook chat when I sent it to you.
Gotcha.
That is a
doesn't
very...
love kitty cat? I'm not sure.
Blue.
Blue?
Blue.
Okay, give me. You know what? I think I remember. Hold on. I gotta double check because I have specific ones.
Specific ones, it can just be whichever one is at top, and I'll just say I read from that one. It doesn't.
Okay, I'll just do whichever one's on the top. And your quote is, dragons are condemned to be free, because once thrown into the world, he is responsible for everything he does.
Wait, what?
Nice.
There you go.
What's going on?
He's reading from one of his dragon philosophy.
Oh.
And I'm gonna hand Leo to the bag and say, it took me a while, but I have the bag. This contains Robert's as well as Mercer's payment.
She kind of gives you a worried look as you hand it to her.
Something wrong?
Well, are you sure you're okay?
There's a lot going on right now.
Yeah, you said that before.
You know? But at the price that we saved the birds. Hashtag save the birds.
I mean, you could have always made a new home for them, couldn't you?
Where could I have sent them?
I mean, all you have to do is make a couple bird nests, right?
They need to make sure they don't steal from anyone else, and then I gotta make sure that someone's paying them to not steal from anyone else. Otherwise, they're gonna start stealing from other people again. And
right. I believe you, Dirkrat. It's okay.
Thank
you. I'll be sure to get it done.
It's at this moment that me and Ashley, well, at least I look at Leona with like, see, this is what we're going through right now.
She kind of gives you two a sympathetic look and a small nod.
Not to mention I'm gonna die.
Dirkrat, I think you need some sleep. She kind of gives you a small pat on the back. It's okay, buddy.
Yeah. Die till I die again.
I'm not quite sure what you mean, but it'll be okay.
Yeah, probably. Thebatt.
And what'd you say?
Where's Thebatt at? That's more of an out loud thought rather than a statement to anyone in particular.
I can't say I know where Thebatt is, but he's probably in town somewhere, right? You guys brought him into town?
Yeah,
I could go see if I can find him.
don't worry about it. It's fine. I need some rest.
Yeah. Why don't you get some
Well,
sleep?
that was something sensible.
And eventually, the lady comes back with all of your orders at the same time, and it's like, would you guys like to pay now or later?
How much?
Now.
Is this all on one check?
Separate checks.
May as well be.
Separate?
Just what's the total?
Well,
Everyone.
the total in all is 32 silver.
And then I start counting coppers. I have to get rid of these sons of bitches. Alright, let's do this. Hold on.
How many gold pieces?
No,
'Cause I've got
we're not
53.
flashing gold. I am counting
Gold
out.
pieces and it'd be 3 gold pieces and 2 silver.
Mm-hmm.
I only have gold pieces. I have no silver
No,
pieces.
no. I got it. It's fine.
Okay.
And I just this giant handful of copper coins.
Oh,
Hand Arthur a gold.
No, bad. We're not flashing real money here.
do you?
I'll hand Arthur a gold.
No, Jack. No, Dirkrat.
She looks at it for a moment and then looks at Alexander and is like, would you mind a slightly better payment? I will take the copper, however, I would greatly appreciate it if it was perhaps silver or gold.
Whoops, wrong character.
Jack,
Sorry.
this was my chance
What?
to get rid of all this fucking copper, and you're taking it from me.
I gave you all the copper. We got all the copper to begin with, so I mean, it's fine. You win some, you lose some. Gold and then the rest in copper, okay? It's fine.
Alright, so that's 220 copper pieces and 1 gold piece.
She kind of quietly sighs and picks up all of the coins and is like, thank you. If you need anything else, I'll be here. And with
It's
that,
okay. She
she
definitely.
leaves.
Aw, she doesn't acknowledge Kitty.
She definitely needed
She's
change.
kind of upset with the incredible amount of copper she was given.
She definitely needed change, guys. Don't worry. It's completely fine.
Glenn,
Yeah.
did I do anything to stable tusk, needle, trumpet, dinger, and wall?
It would probably be smart, as currently they're chilling outside of the gates.
I do not think there is any chance in hell that the stable can occupy Trumpet.
Take a single bite of cheese, like, wait a second, I forgot something, and then run back outside.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
Okay.
Is Leona still there?
Yes, she is.
Just like a small sigh and just a look.
I'm just gonna go out and look
You
first.
guys really need to keep an eye on him. He shouldn't be running that much.
Oh no, it's not the fact that he's running, it's the reasons why he's running that's definitely the more pressing concern.
Alright, so you go
This time it's a valid reason.
I mean, More or less.
There's an untethered elephant outside the city gates.
Okay, so
That he bought.
you run back outside.
Back
As
outside.
you run out of the tavern, you see Thebatt kind of hobbling along the road.
But I need to go stable the animals real quickly.
Oh, okay.
Inside.
Okay. All four of them are still out there. Trumpet and everybody else is kind of just laying down now. They're kind of tired.
Can I ask if there's anywhere I can stable them?
The guards will inform you that there's actually 2 stables right inside of the gates.
Anywhere big enough for the elephant?
I've asked if we can stable the 4 months more animals outside.
They tell you that you can stable the 3 Dinger, Tusk, and Needle inside, but Trumpet will have to remain outside of the city.
Do you mind if I go check stable real quickly?
You go and... Sorry, you keep cutting out. I just want to make sure. You're going in to check with the stables?
I'll double check with the other stable. I'm assuming they're gonna say the same thing, but
Yeah, they're gonna say the same. They don't have room inside for the elephant.
I'll be right back. I gotta make a list for the store.
hey, for Dinger, how much?
Is it a store like in D&D or a store like in real life?
In real life.
Because one of those
For all
things is
3 of them,
obviously more
it's going to be a
important.
gold.
Oh,
Yep, 1 gold for all 3.
that. I guess I speak with the folks to Trumpet and I say, "I'm here tonight. I'm really sorry to say it, but they won't let me stable you inside."
Oh, that's okay. I'll stay right out here.
Sure.
Yeah, these guys seem nice out here.
Good berry. Give him good berry. Give him all 5 good berries.
He eats all 5 of them with like the happiest look on his face. And then he kind of takes his trunk and pats your head with it.
Hug his like leg and then go back inside.
Okay, so these 3 are in the state. Gotcha. And you go back to the tavern?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Thebatt will follow you inside.
We're sitting over here at Thebatt.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I don't know if you've met her.
Who is this?
Leo, this is Thebatt.
And she kind of, I'm not going to roleplay with myself. She kind of waves at him and introduces herself, even as you introduce herself, or introduce her to him. And he shakes her hand and pretty pleasant.
You're breaking my immersion.
Sorry. I don't want to roleplay with myself. This is weird, man.
Yoda and Thebatt, I think you guys would get along really well. You guys have anything to talk about?
Oh my gosh. And the thing is, I could answer. I could actually answer, but jeez, that would. God damn it. No, I will not. Do you want to talk to them?
I'll just repeat the dragon philosophy quote. That the dragons are chained to a life of chaos because follow the consequence of their actions.
What'd you say?
So I'll repeat the dragon philosophy quote. I can't remember exactly what it said, but I thought it's something like the dragons are forced to be chaotic because they're chained to the consequences of their actions or something like that.
Dragons are condemned to be free because once thrown into the world, he is responsible for everything he does, yeah. Basically.
I'm glad I got, like, kind of there.
Yeah, you did good. You remembered that dragon philosophy. So you tell that to Dirkrath?
I am Dirkrath.
I mean,
Talk to myself.
Thebatt. Or do you just say it aloud for everybody to hear?
Everyone else already heard it, so I'll say it's bad.
Okay. Well, that's quite an interesting piece of knowledge. How did you find that?
It was in one of the books you gave me.
Oh, that's right. I gave you those books, didn't I? Well, good to see you putting them to good use. Good knowledge in there.
Continue eating my food.
Right, so what have you bunch of been getting into today?
Well, I convinced some birds to leave this place and stop stealing from people and work for Alexander. Spy network stuff.
Oh, that's quite clever of you. Good on you. I'm glad to hear that you didn't kill them. They're quite an interesting bunch. I would have been saddened to see them die. Did any of you others do anything?
I think the question might be making this though.
I suppose I gave him the idea of how to pay them off.
So you tell him.
You were
And-
helping people with
and loaned him one of my sets of chainmail.
Oh, so you're telling Thebatt that you're helping Dirkrath with that bird thing?
I mean, I told him those two things that I did. Yes.
Okay. So you tell him that you helped with rebuilding and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I just didn't hear the first part. I thought you were just going on about the bird thing. He's like, oh, that's quite noble of you. I'm sure the people of this town quite appreciated it. And how about you, little miss?
Little.
I mean, he's little as well. But yes, he does refer to Astrid as little. Do you say anything back to him?
I helped a girl find her cat. Rebuilding. I healed a woman who had burns. I helped treat other people. I came back here.
Oh, you have been quite busy, Missy. Well, it's good to hear that you've been helping out the town. Cromire is certainly a place worth rebuilding. I suppose you guys plan on taking me to Rifus tomorrow?
Yep. I believe that is the plan.
Right. Well, I suppose we should enjoy this night before it is over. I've gotten my work done here in Cromire. And as Domino comes and rubs against his leg, he smiles and bends down to rub his hand along the cat's back. What a good cat.
It's gonna be an attack cat.
An attack cat, you say? Well, he's certainly sweet for an attack. The bat reaches over and, lightly gives him a rub on his belly.
On.
Yes, cats do have that knack, don't they? Well, he's certainly a good companion. Do take care of him.
Hang on. Hang on.
You gotta send that to Discord, Jack. You got it. Oh my god. It's so good.
I think I'm trying to find the picture of like. Remember how many of you guys have seen Rick and Morty?
Watch
Rick
it. I
and
think
Morty,
it's
no.
stupid.
All right, so hold on. 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can find.
Fuck y'all. Oh, I love being an asshole character.
Right. So, what do you trio do for fun?
We play a
Beat
game
up
of
people.
cards. I don't have any cards.
Oh, well, that's kind of hard to do, Darkrath, if we don't have any cards, but good suggestion.
Why do I control Dinger?
Because he's part of the party, so everybody should be able to have access to what he has.
Come on. I just fucking kill them all.
Hey, darts. I have some darts.
Oh, darts. I can't say I'm very good at throwing them, but that could be fun. And he happily starts to pet the cat as Domino hops in. Do you guys like riddles?
Oh.
Yeah. Right, out of character. Dirkras wouldn't say fuck. Heck yeah.
We could go into a contest.
H-E double fuck do you mean, dog?
Anybody else say anything? Or?
No.
Um,
I hunt for fun.
Oh,
I
suppose-
don't think it would be very fair if I played darts, y'all. I'm gonna go take care of my equipment, and I'll head to my room.
Oh. Okay then.
Leota's a very good singer. Do you like riddles, Leota?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not exactly the best at them, but I wouldn't mind playing a game of riddles.
I'll leave you two to it.
Oh my god.
Kidding.
Stalk off to your
I'm
room,
like-
I guess.
I'm like 5 minutes late because I couldn't fucking find the thing I wanted, but
Kind of be honest with that. I'm a little tired.
What?
Maybe I should just Ace.
Oh god, Arthur. Yep, that's how it feels.
Astrid I will take the cat and like go to bed since I'll see that there's nothing happening.
Oh.
So Domino will follow me up the stairs to bed.
Okay, I'll go ahead and put you in your room, and Alexander goes to his room.
oh god. I have to figure out where I
Actually,
am.
you'd be in this one.
Oh god. Oh no. Alright, I take this corner.
Okay.
How good is
So
the
That leaves you, Leota, and Thebatt.
How good's the cactus juice?
I've got a bedroll. I'll be
You're
fine.
gonna get some more cactus juice.
How good is it? I'm not gonna buy more if it's not good.
Oh, it's good. It's a fruity drink. It's not very alcoholic. It's a lot of, it's very bright, vibrant flavors.
It's drink enough for Democrat to develop a debilitating alcohol addiction. Right?
No. God,
How
no.
many do you order?
What?
How many do you order?
I'll just take one. I'm taking it one at a time. Goodness.
Okay, so you order another one. They're 1 silver apiece.
Leota and the Bat one, any?
No! I wish I had known that
Thebatt
earlier.
will take
I would not have
waters.
bought one of those.
And Leota will take a cactus juice.
Repeat that, I'm sorry.
What'd you say?
Can you repeat that last sentence? The Bat will take what?
Thebatt will take a water, and Leota will take a cactus juice with you.
I'll ask for 2 more cactus juice and 1 water.
Oh, okay. Well, she comes over, she takes the order, and leaves without saying too much. And a moment later, she'll come back with the drinks, drop them off, and we'll ask if anybody else needs anything. Thebatt and Leota will kind of shake their heads.
I'll get another one.
Are you sure, sir?
Why not? Live life while you're alive.
All right.
Meanwhile, we're alive.
And with that, she goes back to make another cactus juice. Moments later, she'll bring you another one.
Con save what I'm doing.
So far, you've had 3. I'll say if you do drink 4, you will make a con save.
Let's get a 4th. Let's go for it.
Jack, is it really worth how much that those cost?
I'm at 5 silver, Fine.
I told you we
Alright,
should
so
have
make
gotten
that
separate
con
sets.
save.
We're not supposed to have money anyway.
Did you say you don't have money anyway?
The druids aren't supposed to have money anyway.
Thebatt at this point is going to look at you with both confusion and worry.
That's fine. Fine.
I don't quite remember you drinking so much.
Where do I? Con save.
Yeah, make the con save if you drink all 4 of them.
Don't do well.
Nope, you didn't. At this point, you're barely holding on to the contents of your stomach as you sit there. It's been quite some time since you've had alcohol, and at this point, you're very much drunk.
I'm gonna go to bed.
That's a good idea. I suppose I'll retire to my room as well.
Start
God, is
walking
he
this
drunk?
way.
Yes.
Jokrath,
Yeah.
other direction, pal.
Gotcha.
Come here. Take my hand, please. And with that, he begins leading you this way. Alright, you get a good rest, my dear friend.
You too, Pat.
And into the room you go. Drunk Dirk. Okay, and with that,
I was gonna go on the
everybody,
bed. I'm just gonna fall on the bed.
Alexander,
Yes.
you hear a very soft as Dirkrath flops onto the bed.
Yep.
And with that, everybody goes to sleep. Gotcha. And you guys never came up with a specific time to wake up. But you get 8 hours of sleep. Nothing goes bump in the night. You sleep pretty soundly. The beds are clean and comfy, and it smells like fresh laundry. It's a very nice place to sleep. And with that, morning comes, and everybody's awake.
I protest by laying in bed.
Okay. So, Astrid, despite it being morning, you're still laying in bed with Domino curled up in between your legs.
Of course.
And
How did you
Dirk,
know how I woke up this morning?
Very
And-
ashamedly walk out to go pay my 5 silver.
Okay. You have a pounding headache at this point.
I was gonna say, I owed 5 silver from last night. And also I'd like water, please.
Oh, sure. I'll get you your water right away, sir.
Thank you.
Caitlin,
Yes?
I have a small problem. I couldn't get. Okay.
No, you're good.
Crying.
So, Leota and Thebatt are already sitting at a table. And it appears they already eaten breakfast and all that good stuff. And eventually, the young woman walks up and very gingerly gives you your water. Is there anything else you need, sir?
Breakfast would be nice, I suppose.
You said what?
Breakfast would be nice, I suppose, please.
Any preference?
Meat.
Meats, eggs, cheeses,
No meat.
breads,
Bread's is fine. Bread, yep.
just bread. I'll bring that out to you right away. And you, sir. She looks to Alexander.
Bacon and eggs, I suppose.
Right. I'll have that right out to you. With that, she goes off to the kitchen. Did you get a good sleep last night, boys?
No one tried to kill us, so that's a good start.
Oh yes, that is certainly a great start to your night. Or day. I forget the time of day sometimes. Dirkrath, are you sure you're fit for traveling today?
Oh, I'm sure he's gonna be fit for traveling today. Whether he thinks he wishes or thinks he is or not.
He's looking quite, well, unwell. He took quite a few drinks last night.
I believe we're gonna have to operate under the assumption of tough love and go with he's gonna not do it again, will he?
I suppose it's a good lesson.
Certainly live. That's the important part.
Talk about me so much.
Are you even conscious enough to actually realize we are?
He is conscious. He's
Stop
he's got a
yelling.
very strong headache, and he's very noise sensitive right now.
You said I am aware, and please stop yelling.
Okay. Astrid, it's gonna be 2 silver.
Alright, I'm down with that.
Okay.
Wait, I don't have 2 silver. How much is that in copper?
20.
Oh, okay. I'll do that, unfortunately.
Okay.
You all say
Oh.
Well,
unfortunately.
you do have your food sent to your room.
Awesome.
Right. Where's your halfling friend?
Coming. It's bless you for this mission specifically.
All right. Well, I suppose whenever you guys are ready, I am ready as well.
Pay for breakfast. How much did breakfast cost?
Breakfast cost 1 silver.
Pay silver.
Okay.
Guess I'll tip her as well. Tipping's probably an established custom. Tip
Okay.
her
Alright, 1 silver later.
a copper.
And by 1 silver, I mean 10 copper
Honestly,
later.
any tip would probably be appreciated.
We'll tip her 1 copper. We'll tip her 2 copper.
Okay.
I'm sorry for any trouble it caused last night.
No, you're quite alright. It was a busy night
You
yesterday.
playing D&D?
I was drunk. I don't
It's
remember
really
there being many.
important. Are
There
you
were like
actually
30
doing
people
things, or
there.
are you waiting for things to happen?
I'm being expositioned.
Very important.
Okay, so what'd you say, Dirkrat? Sorry.
So I inside Dirkrat's mind, like, wow, I was really drunk. So I don't remember there being like 5 other people in the bar.
Well, you missed quite a few, but thank you anyways.
Well, all ready to go? Hit the old dusty trail.
Alright. I suppose we should go find your friend and be on our way then.
I suppose so.
And I suppose I'll be heading off as well. Gotta get back to Silk Rock.
Thank you again so much for that, Leo. I really appreciate it.
No problem. You guys be safe with that dragon.
Yeah.
And with that, she gets up and pushes in her chair and gives a final wave goodbye and heads out. And Thebatt pushes in his own chair and kind of stretches with a small yawn. And looks expectantly at Alexander and Dirkrath.
Which room did Astrid go to?
This one.
Hold on, I have to scroll over because I can only show half the map.
No, this one.
Alright. Knock, knock.
Astrid, you hear knocking at your door.
What do you want?
Time to go.
Hi.
Well, the sooner we leave, the sooner we can stop Marcus from dying.
One day, just one day, it'd be nice to have a normal fucking life. But no.
That is definitely, unfortunately, too much to ask, it seems.
Fine! Fine. Gotta go. Alright, I pack up the kitty into the bag and, a little bit and head out.
Alrighty.
Definitely in a little bit of a mood.
Thebatt, make sure to give you a little space. You guys had... Arthur, where'd you go, Mom? I was copy-pasting.
Oh.
Copy... I'll go ahead and put you back. Okay, so you guys go ahead and grab all the animals and whatnot and leave town.
Yeah.
And you guys put shawl and because it's large. Plenty of space to move. Animals. There's so many animals. This one. and I'll have you guys adjust yourselves. But yeah, you guys head out into the desert again. It is just a little after dawn, like the sun has risen for the most part.
I'm seeing double. I must be drunk.
Oh shit!
Jesus.
You see nothing.
Fuck
There
happened.
you go.
My bad. Okay, but anyways, as I was saying, you guys head out into the desert, giving a final look at Crowmire as you guys hear the gates come down behind you, and you guys are off into the desert again. As usual, it is very hot outside, and already you can feel yourself sweating under the desert sun, despite it not even being close to midday.
Thanks for that one, Arthur.
Okay.
Welcome. I have never advertised myself as the ray of sunshine character.
There's so many good vibes that I can bring, man.
But anywho, you guys begin traveling. It is about a day and a half to 2 days to travel back to Rifus's den. And I'm assuming you guys make small talk on the way there.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, I'm silent.
Okay.
If she refuses to play with the kitty, I will play with the kitty.
No, she plays with the kitty, but she's silent.
So Astrid's quietly playing with Domino.
So Domino does look around for affection from everybody. Everybody.
Very needy baby.
She apparently is extremely. Huh?
I want to retro cast Stick with Animal and Pop the Domino.
I mean, I suppose at least now, and I suppose at the very least now, Astrid can't bitch at Duracraft for having too many animal companions, since she also has her animal companions.
But I don't have 4, okay? I don't have 4.
But you have... Alright, so you're telling me, if a fucking, like, Siberian tiger, desertified one, popped out right now and just walked up to you and started purring, you would not be like, oh my god, attack kitty, it's fine.
I'm not gonna keep a pet that could kill me. I have to have the upper hand.
I'm sorry, but now all I'm imagining is you dropping the cat down the well.
Like, I'd kill it unless I had a choice, but...
Also, I'm also fairly certain that you could certainly beat a fucking tiger in a 1v1.
Like, go the fuck at it.
Anyway,
Retro cast Stick with Animals and Pop the Domino like, hey Domino, how's it going?
My name's not Domino.
Wait, you're doing the voice?
Well, that's weird. How are you talking to me?
Am I talking to the animal?
How are you talking to me? Nobody ever talks to me.
I'm a druid.
I don't know what that means.
What's your name?
My name is Xavier.
To Asher say, he said Xavier.
unlikely.
Okay.
His name is now Domino.
Wait, you can understand me, right?
Yeah.
Then you have to help me.
Do what?
I I'm not meant to be a cat.
What?
Oh fuck.
Could you elaborate, please?
I don't know what happened. One minute I was trying to read the spell scroll, and the next second I was... Well, you see me now.
Bitch got polymorphed. I'm sorry, hold on, I shouldn't.
So you don't know what a druid is, but you're a wizard?
Look, I don't know what happened. It messed with my brain. I'm forgetting things, and more I'm becoming like a cat and forgetting things. I don't know what's happening, but... My name is Xavier. I do remember that.
They just look up from the animal like, guys, you've got a story to tell at the next campsite.
Why don't you tell it now?
Okay, so Domino says his name's Xavier and he got turned into a cat by reading a scroll.
Stop, like, dead from traveling. Just like, the fuck?
Any other details you want? Were you always from the desert, Xavier?
Would you ask?
That's Xavier from the desert. He's from this plane, I guess, but like not saying from this plane. I'm gonna ask. Are you always from the desert?
I think there was quite a bright light. Perhaps I was teleported here. I don't quite remember staying in this desert.
Hey. Hey, how do we fix that?
You ask him how to fix that? I have no idea. I don't even know how I got here.
Well, I'm gonna help you try and fix that, Xavier. But for now, please.
But if I answer to Domino, I'll forget everything of who I was.
Fuck. That's Jack speaking, not Dirkrath. That's really super unfortunate. I'll continue to call you Xavier. I'll tell my friend, look at I have to call this cat Xavier. I know that's a bad name for a cat. But we have to call him Xavier.
Okay, so what did he tell you?
Reading a scroll, there's a bright light, and then boom, he was a cat. And if he continued to answer to Domino, then he'd turn more and more into a cat. And wouldn't remember his rest of his memories.
Why the fuck? Boys can...
So, are you even remotely surprised that your cat is actually not a cat?
What are the odds that you found the cat that wasn't a cat? And you're like, yeah, let me adopt this. It's not like a just normal cat.
Not surprised, just... Look down at the cat, though, and I just...
You what?
At its head.
The cat purrs, just like any cat would.
You enjoy being petted, Xavier?
It's becoming harder to differentiate myself.
We're going to a dragon, who hopefully will have some answers.
I'm sorry, but when you're telling me, Caitlin, is that Astrid can condition the not cat to become a cat?
Basically, yes. If he forgets all of who he was, he will basically not be the person he used to be anymore. He will be a cat.
That's rough. That's rough.
So
Meanwhile, Astrid's like, ooh, boy. mind manipulation and hypnosis. Let's do this. I want a kitty.
No, she'll kind of be disappointed, but she'll understand, so she'll stop petting him.
I'm really sorry, Astrid.
Just fuck off. Like, walk ahead. Just like, fuck.
The cat follows after you.
I put the cat still in the bag, so that way it doesn't burn its paws on the desert.
Okay. Good move. Alright.
Can you imagine, right? I'm sorry, out of character. Can you imagine? Dirk just said this shit like I don't know. He was just making that shit up.
Oh, the kitty. They're under my computer desk.
Oh, they're through. They're sleeping. Oh. Well, I'm leaving because they're sleeping.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Swifty. Go away. That's from Rick and Morty.
I know it's from Rick and Morty. Go! Please.
Head bend over.
Close the door. Okay. Anyways, so after having that wonderful little chat, I assume you guys travel through the rest of the day, and eventually the sun sets. And do you continue to travel through the night, or do you go and set up camp? Set up camp.
Set up camp.
Alrighty. The vote is to set up camp. Okay. Yeah. Just copy paste. So, what are the watches?
I'll start
And
with
I'm just
Xavier.
going to say right now, I don't have a stat block for Thebatt, so I would prefer if you don't make him do a watch.
Me and Xavier will have first watch.
Okay.
Caitlin, out of curiosity, I'll take second watch.
Okay.
Did you always know that Domino was going to be Xavier? Or did you
Yes.
make the decision just now?
No, that was like, I had that plan for him. I was just waiting for somebody to speak to him.
Mad lad.
And I'm guessing, Alexander, you take third and fourth?
I suppose.
Alright, so Dirkrath, Thebatt, and Alexander all fall asleep, and Astrid, you are left awake with your dear friend Xavier. Or Domino, whichever you prefer to call him by.
I'll call it Xavier.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Alrighty.
Nice. Okay, just give me 1 second because I gotta. Okay. Alright, so as you sit close to the fire, because again it is cold in the night of the desert, you hear the normal amount of insects chirping. There's not really any clouds in the sky. The clouds that had gathered a few days before dissipated. There was no rain, unfortunately. But other than that, you don't hear or see anything out of the ordinary. Everything is pretty peaceful, per se, during your watch. And eventually, a couple hours pass, and it is time for Dirkrath.
Alright, I kind of kick him awake, and then like find my place to sleep.
Alright, so Dirkrath, you feel a small kick into your side, effectively dragging you from sleep.
Right and ready.
Alright.
Right and ready.
Okay.
To be fair, the 12 wasn't that bad, but like, absolutely wild.
Just, so, do. There we go. Ah. Okay. Shh. Hey.
Like how much is going on.
Sorry. Right, you rolled a 12. Okay, so, you see Astra go back to sleep, and Domino / Xavier is curled up next to her. Everybody else is they're sleeping soundly. You're aware of insects chirping. There are a few, like, wispy clouds in the sky, but there's nothing of notable appearance. And you thought you could hear something like scampering in the sand somewhere off to your right, but you're unsure if it's really anything of interest. As it is the desert, it's a pretty wide open place. Any number of things could be out there.
Go a little bit out of my way, see if I see it.
You can go ahead and re-roll your perception check then.
Oh, I can? Let me roll my entire perception check.
Sure.
Much worse.
Okay, so standing up now, you go to the edge of the firelight to try and determine what was making the sound, and you see the tip of something's tail in the sand, a ways off.
See what now?
Like the tip of some kind of creature's tail.
Creature's tail with a what?
It's just kind of sticking out of the sand. Over this way.
I'll just cast Speak with Animals. Straight up cast it.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Who's out there?
Repeat that, Caitlin.
Who's out there?
My name is Dirkrath. A few friends with me. What's going on, Muffin Fam?
Friends. Didn't you say? Friends is always good.
Who are you?
You can hear the sand slightly shifting as a shape moves underneath the sand.
How do you make armor on as I'm talking to him and say, who are you?
My name doesn't matter. How many friends do you have?
Oh no.
And
How many?
it's a lie.
Oh.
It's complete
Go ahead and roll.
bullshit. What do you mean? There's like 6 of us, Matt.
I know. No, I'm lying.
Yeah, you're lying your ass. go ahead and make a roll.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Particularly great at that.
You can,
I'm going to wake up Alexander and Thebatt quietly.
you definitely said you had friends. Why are you lying?
Because you won't tell me any information about you.
Oh,
I can trust you.
is that how it is?
I just feel like it's not a fair exchange, my dude. So, your name, please?
I don't mess with your kind.
Kinda like nudging.
Answer my question.
And you are cutting out of it. Like, it's kind of like, should I leave?
Oh.
I'll leave real quick. Let me leave real quick and see if I...
Okay. Well, answer my question.
Hold on. I asked first. I'm nudging like Alexander and Thebatt awake at the same time, and I'm like, the friends I have with me total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Oh, I'm just including Dinger.
How many did you say?
7. I'm including Dinger.
Okay. 7, you say? Oh. Now, what was your question for me?
Who are you? What do you want?
Oh, I'm here from you.
I genuinely cannot hear you, Caleb. I'm so sorry.
I'm here for a meal. And I'd say 7 as well.
Here for what?
A meal. Oh my.
Well,
Mike sounds like you're
he's-
really
I
far
would
away.
hope that you don't want to
Oh
eat
my God.
us.
Oh. Well, isn't that a sad
Good berry. Give you
wish?
some berry. Oh, no, I definitely just can't hear you. Okay.
Oh God. Can y'all hear
So
me?
it begins. Yes.
Is
yes,
it
I can.
good? Am I good?
I don't think it was you. I don't think it was ever you. I think it's me. But
Okay. I need ignore this roll I'm about to make. Just
That's-
ignore it, okay?
That's a lot to ask, Caitlin.
Caleb, you
No.
could just like slash GM roll.
I don't remember how to do it. So it's
Alright,
okay.
alright, Caitlin. You see that little title next to you that says GM? When you type /roll, put the GM between the slash and the roll.
Slash GM.
Slash GM space.
No. Slash GM space roll.
No, there's no
No.
space. It's just GM roll.
No space?
Oh,
Space.
slash GM roll.
See, you literally just type /GM roll.
Oh. Okay, well, maybe I'll just make another one. So, slash GM roll.
Sounds like he's got about 58 health, guys. I don't know about on a scale of 1
Oh,
to...
well,
Oh, cat.
that's a
Okay, Caitlin, don't even try to tell us that he got more HP since he rolled almost max on like 3 of those, and actually
No, he-
rolled max on 1 of those.
No, he got more health.
I've woken up Alexander and Thebatt kind of whispered them to sleep, and now I'm walking over to Astrid. For a meal, I can cast Good Fairy if you need it.
I don't want your good berry. I want you guys.
Okay, here's the. Okay, what's going on?
Say, there's an animal I'm talking to that wants to eat us. Get your weapons ready.
And you can hear heavy amounts of sand moving at this
Where the fuck is it?
over it in this direction.
If I pretend to sleep,
Caitlin,
would I have
what
any-
is that direction? I didn't see it.
Off to the right.
Right at you.
And
Wake up.
slowly you can see a very large snake come into the firelight.
Yeah, I'm
Everybody
shooting,
roll
and
initiative.
I'm already shooting it. It came into the firelight, and I shot it. That was the first
Would-
thing.
What I
Did
have,
you wake up the animals?
Yeah, I was trying to wake up everyone, but at the same, if I could
I have the element of surprise if I pretend to be asleep.
He would probably just try and eat you, but sure.
Caitlin, the
I
moment
guess
he
I'll
came
wake
into
up.
that firelight, I was shooting him with the crossbow. I
Okey-doke.
whatever fucking wakefulness I'm at, the sight of that triggers
I'm
the
gonna
pew response.
say at disadvantage because you were like literally just woken up.
Well, it's probably gonna miss, but
Did you burn action surge or?
Does Xavier get a
it
turn?
definitely triggers the oh fuck pew response.
I mean, I would not suggest sending Xavier, but if you want him in initiative, sure.
And I'll
I
roll
guess
initiative
not.
now too.
Okay, so what was your 12?
Yeah, 12.
Okay, that fits.
Okay, well then this is initiative. So
Your
let me get that
initiative
in
is
real quick.
17.
Yep.
Cool.
And then this is damage. It is that, right? Yes. Okay. Fuck! No! No! No!
What?
Nope.
So we can't see teleport, Caitlin.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, I should probably,
I found my spot.
That did decent damage, man.
I found my spot, dude. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. That's my movement, and I'm gonna start attacking it by shooting it.
do we have everybody?
I think so.
Alright, so you are at the top of initiative.
Go with the
Gotta
bat.
move needle.
That's interesting.
The bat I do not have a stat block for. Do you want him in initiative?
Guess not. It's fine.
Okay, sorry.
You need to
You're the
move
high level
needle. You're
player.
messing with my OCD.
Nope. Total of 17 damage dealt to it, Caitlin. Over the 2
Alright.
attacks. Fuck
wait.
no.
You said with both attacks?
Yes.
Oh wait, you had 2 attacks. Yeah,
Yes.
gotcha.
I have extra
Okay.
attack at this point.
Astrid?
I cast Hunter's Mark. Abso-fucking-lutely cast Hunter's Mark.
Nope.
Give me a second here. I'm trying to do some shit. Can I? No. No. Stop doing shit. I'm just trying to look at it. Son of a fucking whore with this website. This. Thank you. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark, and I'm gonna shoot it with my bow.
Okay.
Alright, so it's... okay. Shit. 1d8 plus... where is it? Okay, it was what I thought it was. Money, big money, big money!
That'll do.
Okay, so... it's a 1... and 1d6, right?
Colossus Slayer.
Oh yeah, I do have Colossus Slayer too. Thank you for always reminding me.
One time it
So
was like
1d6
counterbalance with Colossus Slayer. I'm like, gotta remember that forever now.
1d8.
Yeah.
Oh,
So how much damage
15.
is that? 15? Nice.
Take that, you fugly little shit.
Alright, Dirkra.
Just gonna squeeze on by here. in shape of a giant hyena.
Okay.
Go gadget giant hyena.
Go gadget.
Item.
Fine.
Too bad we
Try to
can't
bite
like
another.
fucking tame
Alright.
this thing.
Fuck you and you're taming this thing. Nope. Die, bitch.
Non-lethal damage, boys.
That'll
You and your non-lethal damage. Kill it.
Okay.
Jack, you should be amazed that I didn't pop all of my things. I could have definitely action surged and given myself advantage on all of that.
Alright.
And just absolutely just like machine gun crossbowed that bitch down.
Is that it? Alright. Snake's turn.
By elephant.
Alright. So it is going to go ahead and try to constrict you, Dirtcraft. Yeah.
Strict giant creatures?
Yes. It has nothing against it. So I'm going to say that 22 hits.
he is still a size larger than
He does hit.
yours.
Yeah.
He's the size
So-
larger than me.
He
Oh,
is
advantage,
now
right?
constricting you. You are now grappled. And let me go ahead and do.
I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's a giant ball of ugly and die.
Bit trumpet.
Anaconda don't, man.
Anaconda don't want none of this shit. Not at all. It should not have.
You take 16 damage.
I should have action surged.
Until this grapple ends, you are now restrained.
Oh.
It is now Trumpet's turn.
Trump about to whoop this bitch's ass.
That's gonna roll to hit.
Alright.
On trumpet, big money, baby, big money.
We gotta look at Trumpet's stats because I never remember him. Nope, not Domino or Xavier. Plus 8 to hit, is what I thought. The 12 did hit, right?
12 hits.
Nice. 6, which always sounds impossible to me. That just sounds like bullshit, right? Like, it was all like, yeah, you got hit for 3d8 plus 6 damage. You'd be like, excuse me?
Yeah, he kills him. So how do you want him to kill the giant?
Like, rip him off of me, like, just kind of go down the line, just toss him aside.
Okay. So as this absolutely humongous constrictor snake coils around you and your giant hyena, your faithful elephant Trumpet comes along and basically gores the snake, sticking his tusk deep into the snake and basically ripping him off of you and slowly kind of just ripping along the side of the snake until finally stepping away from its twitching, convulsing corpse. We're now out of initiative.
Okay.
Woo! How much XP we get for that?
I'm guessing out of hyena form.
Okay.
Plus
Alright.
fast.
Let me do a quick.
That was a, yeah, I'm gonna go get my shit back.
Alrighty. You all get 150 XP. And you're no longer playing.
Like, for real though, that thing popped out of nowhere and was like, no, kill it.
Astrid's gonna take the time to cut some of the meat off of it, so that way we can have some snake for breakfast.
Snake burgers for breakfast, boys.
I know I
Okay.
tried this last time, but could I theoretically get venom from and making like a antidote from the venom?
Uh,
Shit, man. We don't even care about the
you
antidote.
can try.
Should I roll like a medicine check or something?
Yeah, that would be a medicine check.
I just take the venom. Poison arrows, these bitches. Let's do this.
Well, this is a constrictor snake, actually, so it does not have venom. I'm sorry.
Poison. Sorry. No, doesn't have. Oh, you're right. It doesn't have any sort of venom, so I don't even need.
So,
So it has rows of very, very sharp teeth.
so
or
what
hooks.
was the fucking giant snake thing?
A giant constrictor snake.
Cool.
Are the teeth shiny?
Huh?
Are the teeth
Jack,
shiny?
no. We are not paying
really.
the birds off in fucking snake teeth.
The snake teeth worth anything? Beginning to think. I'm trying to rationalize. Would Bearcraft want to not waste any part of the animal? Touch it after it was dead. Don't know. He's gonna go back to
They
bed.
could possibly hold some sort of value to someone if you give it to the right person, I suppose.
I'll take some of the hide too.
How much of it?
Well, not very much. Something you could make like,
You gonna make like some snakeskin boots?
well, like some boots, maybe a
Skin the whole-
quiver,
we got a cart.
some armor.
We can
We've
carry
got-
literally everything.
Okay,
we can
we
carry literally everything. All right, just
All right, I guess I'll
Astrid.
skin the whole fucking thing and put it in the cart.
It's gonna take like
I'm
an
curious.
hour or so. Because
Don't
it's a huge ass snake.
I don't care.
Okay, well.
Someone watch. I'll help her, I guess.
Okay. That'll speed along the process. How much would that eat? I'm just gonna put it at a good 50-pound hide.
I'll put that on a trumpet.
Okay.
Or else I'll give it to
Me-
Dinger, I guess. Dinger has got some
Go
saddlebags.
ahead and mark that for me if you could.
Got it. Trumpet has the 50-pound snake hide. And also I'm gonna carve out some fillets for in the morning for everybody who does eat meat.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, technically it is still Durcraft's watch. However, he only really has like an hour left in it.
Would have helped Astrid for that hour, helping her.
Okay. Then it would be Alexander's turn.
I'll going back to sleep.
Pick up Alexander.
Alright.
Watch out for any more of those snakes.
I agreed.
Good night.
Alright, everybody else falls asleep. And Alexander, you are left awake. Go ahead and roll that perception check. Okay. So, are you staying close to the fire?
Nope, I am walking along the outskirts.
You notice it's definitely very, very cold. Though dawn will be coming within the next couple of hours, so that will most likely change. But it is extremely cold at this point, and the wispy clouds that were there for Durcraft's watch were, well, they're gone now. As you listen to the sounds of the desert, you don't hear much of anything. You hear the soft snores of your companions and the crackling of the fire, but other than that, you don't hear anything. You don't see anything either. And
Lovely.
that is for third watch. Go ahead and make another for. Alright, yeah, so you can
If it's there,
feel the
I see it.
temperature. You feel the temperature starting to, it's starting to get a little warmer now that dawn is definitely on its way. Clouds are non-existent. You can hear Astrid let out a small belch during her sleep, and you can smell the animals and everything. You look out into the desert and you see dunes upon dunes, but the jagged rise of mountains in the distance. And other than that, there's nothing out of the ordinary at all. And that will end your watch. And with it comes dawn. And with dawn, a new day begins.
Alright.
So it is now dawn and time for everybody to be up.
Wake up. I'll look at Alexander. Ask him, do you want to use rations or Goodberry? Can't hear you. Okay.
How many spells can you cast a day?
I can cast 4 first level, 3 second level, and 2 third level.
The fuck? What was that?
I have no clue. Somebody's phone, I guess.
Astrid? Take, I think, 3 first
Did
levels
anyone
to
buy
go to
food before leaving?
No.
Of course not.
Alright then.
Cast 3 first level Goodberries.
Incorrect. You will cast 1 first level Goodberry. And then
Feed
I
the
pull
animals.
rations out of Dinger's sack and I will feed everyone else.
Okay. I cast 1 Goodberry and
That
give
should be
0
the
to whoever
animals,
does
right?
not get rationed.
Okay.
I actually need 2 to feed, because Trumpet takes 3, so I need to cast 2 anyway.
Hold on. It would be... You get 5 berries, right?
Yeah.
3 to him, 1, 2... We'll give Dinger food rations, I guess. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rations. Okay.
When did we get signal missiles?
I can't believe none of you thought to buy food. Especially
That's
after
your job.
especially after you've been leeching off of me for the last 3 days anyway, Jack.
Like, cast Goodberry, dude!
We need your spells though if we get into anything nasty and scary.
Dude, spells in this campaign are best used for create food and water to make stuff, alright?
Alright. Everyone's fed, you've used your spell. Time to go.
Time to go. Alright, with everybody fed and everybody reasonably awake, you guys begin to head out into the desert again.
On the road again.
And it's about halfway through this day that you end up reaching the canyon again, leading into Rifus's den.
At some point during the travel, I would ask that if it was better to use every part of the animal if we had to kill an animal, like the constrictor, or to leave it be.
Yes, you should always try and use every part of the animal. It is only the responsible and
I forgot
right thing
about
to
the
do.
fucking meat. I think I was in the bathroom when that was being dealt with. Change of plan.
Also,
Instead of rations, for those of us that can actually eat the meat, we're gonna eat snake for dinner, for breakfast.
Okay, then I'll
So
cast
that would
Good
be
Berry and feed
yeah.
myself. Trumpet and Dinger, I'm guessing, don't eat meat.
No.
Does the bat eat meat?
Thebatt will. If it came from the snake and he knows that there was no other way.
And then boars are omnivores, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming
Yeah, they'll eat
that's the meal.
anything basically.
Alright, so that saves
Good Berry, me a Good Berry, and Trumpet. 3 Good Berries.
Alrighty.
all of the rations until the snake is gone. Woo.
Alright,
Puts
so
that
the
bitch over a
food
fire.
situation is covered.
Alright, and Jack, I specifically asked, but you should probably check Dinger's knapsack.
Yep. What about it?
What does it say in it?
It's you guys. I thought you guys could see it. It has a wizard cantrip, a potion of hill giant strength, 20-day rations. PSA to everyone: we all have signal whistles.
No,
2
hold
whistles.
on. Jack, you're good. I was, what was that third thing?
20 days rations.
Alright. What can I say? You're welcome. Basically, I hit carrying capacity, so I dumped most of it on the Dinger.
Okay. Well, between Trumpet and Dinger, I'm sure we have enough carrying capacity to carry literally anything.
Yeah, probably.
I have so much shit still just on me.
If you want, we can buy like something to put it on Trumpet and just carry.
Oh no, it's beautiful. I'm leaving it here. I have 200 pounds of just assorted miscellaneous is like the best way of putting it. Also, I'm really feeling that post I just put in Discord right now.
You're feeling what?
The post I just put in Discord
Oh.
right now.
Yeah. Yeah, you know.
Hey, did anyone buy food? No. What do you mean?
Yeah, food is kind of important when you're traveling in the desert, and so is water.
We have this infinite water, boys.
Incorrect.
10
We have
the water that we fill up at every time.
incorrect, Jack. We have 160 gallons of water.
Somebody poisoned the water well.
Caitlin, no, please, not like this.
Wouldn't that be funny?
I really think that I think that Jack can use purify food and drink, but I don't know how much of that he can actually do at once.
I want to wait till Ashley comes back.
Okay.
Continue.
I'm gonna look up how much purify food and drink does then.
Food and drink? I hate that name. I prefer purify food and water.
And probably after giving Thebatt to Ripus, we'll end it there. I think that's a good place to.
Radius spear. Kill me.
What?
Non-magical food and drink within a 5-foot radius sphere is rendered free of poison and disease. Well, I don't think I currently have it as a spell, but I can add it and change out one of my spells. Or any components either, just verbal and somatic. Nice. Oh. Free poison-free food, dude.
Free food.
The food, but no poison. No, you, and it's gone. Arthur, out of curiosity, if someone wanted to find the image that you use for your character, what would someone look up?
He could probably just send it to you.
Okay, I put my headphones back in. What I missed?
Arthur, out of curiosity, to look up how to find your character's image on Google, what would they look up?
If you wanted to find your character's image on Google?
Image. Also,
Okay.
Sorry.
Wait,
All good?
what?
Yeah, I had to. Sorry, go ahead.
You said you wanted to look up your character's image on Google?
your character,
Alexander's.
Alexander.
Uh-huh.
What would you look up? What would you look up to find that picture?
Hold on 1 second.
It's not that important.
I think I just typed in like human fighter D&D or something.
Okay.
And then looked for one that looked like it was wearing roughly chainmail with a crossbow. And no sword. And instead of the one that being the closest likeness to what I was looking
Alright.
for.
So, you guys travel for about half the day before finally reaching the canyon in which it leads to Rifus's den. And as you reach the mouth of the canyon, Thebatt stops and it's like, I suppose we won't be having too much time to talk after this, and I suppose I should allow you guys a bit more information to help you. I do believe that these remaining artifacts will be heavily guarded and extremely dangerous even with your current capabilities. I would gravely suggest trying to hone your abilities and getting stronger before attempting to destroy them. For Astrid, I myself cannot help you with your ability. However, if you travel to Eastbreak, there is a bronze dragonborn druid by the name of Camis Kiltuek.
Hold on. Getting stuff ready. If I travel to where?
Eastbreak.
Okay, is it like it sounds?
Eastbreak.
There is a druid, right?
There is a bronze dragonborn druid
Bronze dragonborn druid.
by the name of Camis Kiltuek.
Oh, that last one.
Kiltuac.
AC.
UAC.
UAC. Okay, got it.
She will likely know much more about your ability than I do. I believe she had a member of her family who was blessed with such a gift. In the meantime, I suppose to perhaps hinder Corin. You can search for some of his lackeys' bases. My memory of them is fleeting, however. You can travel to the Laughing Peaks to the west. In these bases, you should be able to find any sort of plans that Siros and Korn have for the colony. Generally, they're not as well guarded as the artifacts are, so perhaps you will have an easier time accessing these bases. I believe there are also bases in the Crossgar Highlands, which are surrounding Eastbreak. Definitely some in the Laughing Peaks, the isolated mountains to the south, and perhaps some in the Withered Hills as well. I suppose another good idea would be to return to Darkrog to check in. But I do have a very strong feeling that they have been overtaken with those that follow Korn and Siros. But
Darkrog?
yes, Darkrog. It is generally one of the first areas they tend to overtake. It is the closest to one of the artifacts. Crowmire will very likely.
It was the closest to one of the artifacts?
Yes. Crowmire will likely be next if Darkrog has already been taken. Stormhill as well, but I do not foresee you making it all the way to Storm. Silkrock, I'm not completely sure. There's many going in and out of that city. Just keep an eye out. It's always hard to determine who is. And finally, I suppose one last thing you guys could look into is... I don't know much of the Iron Flayers, but I know that one of their Dragon, which is the highest ranking member of their faction, I believe he is being held in the abandoned town south of Stormhill, near the edge of the isolated mountain. I'm sure helping him to escape and gaining him as an ally will be greatly beneficial for the team. I suppose if you have any further questions before we go, now would be the time to ask.
Do you know how to heal the cat and get him back to human form?
He looks at the cat. It would be difficult considering he's not this demi-plane. I'm not quite sure if I'd be able to do it without harming him.
Okay, well, that won't be happening.
Caitlin, I was trying to take notes, but
Um,
can't take any more notes in my notes section. Just kind of deletes it.
Oh,
I got...
let me add you in.
Jack, I'm gonna let you know right now, I actually didn't have that problem. I just asked Caitlin for a new notes section before I got to that point.
I got some of it. Break. I got to hinder Corin and where we need to return to. I did not get the section about the ally.
I got the locations of the different bases and why we should go murder the fuck out of them. I got the bit where we need to burn a city to the ground. I mean, don't do that. And then I heard the bit about the dragon Iron Slayer dude held in some place abandoned in the south. Escape and murder some bitch ass sun cunts.
Oh, we each got it then. Cool.
So did we all actually somehow manage to get different parts?
I believe you got everything. As long as you noted all of the locations for the bases, the Dragonborn Druid for Astrid,
I didn't know that.
checking into Dark Rock.
I got that.
Oh, check into Dark Rot. No. Raise Dark Rot. There you go.
Yes, where the orphanage is. Great idea.
Oh no, we'll free the orphanage, but we're gonna raise the city.
And then, yeah, I believe between all three of you, you got everything.
Like, you know, acts of terrorism aren't acts of terrorism when you're killing bad guys, don't you know? Haven't you seen how histories win?
Doing, but if that's your plan, then so be it. Right, does anybody have any more questions for you?
Can't think of any.
They're correct.
The guy with the Iron Flares, you said Iron Flare guy being held south of the Storm Hills. Oh, yes, finally. I'm adding more notes. Storm Hills. Iron Flare guy. Know his name?
No, he just said it was a dragon, which is the highest rank member.
He's held.
He's held in a town near the isolated hills or something like that. In an abandoned town near like the isolated mountains, I think is what it was.
Gotcha. I think that's good for me.
Correct me if I'm wrong. He did just tell us that.
Yep.
Okay. Because I actually just put an abandoned town. I think it was in.
Yep, he said abandoned town.
It was by the isolated mountains, right?
Yep. The isolated mountains, which are too far south.
Alright, I think we have everything. Shall we go send Thebatt to his fate?
Thanks.
Is there a nicer way you would like to put it?
Oh.
Right. Then I suppose you could
Are we gonna be
Yeah.
ambushed by fucking bird cunts?
you can roll perception.
Kill them all.
Alright, hear me out though. We're gonna go with the pool of water trick again.
You look into the water and you don't see anything but yourself staring back.
We're just gonna, I'm just gonna let you know I'm gonna do it for all three of them, if there aren't any. So.
All three of them, just you.
Alright, sounds like we're probably not gonna have to deal with it. Let's go!
So I'm assuming everybody else. Okay, let me just get y'all together. Get y'all together. So put y'all in the den. I'm going to assume you leave the animals outside.
Yeah, I assume so.
The beep, Arthur.
I mean, is it wrong though?
Do I have a token for?
Yeah, you had a token for Rifus last time we were here.
No, Marcus.
I thought so.
Yeah,
What?
you did. No, wait. I don't think you ever had one for Marcus.
Yeah, you just told us. You just told us that he was like on the cart, and then we moved on with our lives.
Yeah, I don't have a token. Okay. Don't be alarmed that
Not that.
he's not there. I mean, he's there, but he doesn't have a... Okay. So you guys traverse the tunnels of leading to Rifus' den.
I'm not standing in front of Thebatt. Fuck no.
Nope.
But
I'm standing-
Rifus is resting on her fairly large dune with her hands still lightly placed over Marcus. And she's literally just rambling on to this man who can't even hear her.
Ah, Rifus, good to see you.
Rifus the.
So
Hi.
you've returned. Wonderful to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Oh, and is that the bat?
Thebatt.
She happily comes up to greet you guys. Oh, it's absolutely a pleasure to meet. Oh, I see that brings us to our deal, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Now let me go find my. I suppose you.
I'm gonna hug Thebatt and say I'll miss you.
Yeah, I'll miss you too. I'll try to remain intact to the best of my. And after a few moments, Rifus digs through the fan and eventually comes back to the urn, handing it to Durcraft. Now the way to release the gene. Basically you put something of value inside, you give it a little rub, and she should come out. They were never really specific about their gender. Anyways. Oh yes, I suppose I should give you your old man. She goes back and picks up Marcus to gingerly lay down right there.
Something of
Alrighty.
sentimental
that-
value, or
Huh?
you know, if it's something of sentimental value or if it's something of monetary value.
I believe that's for you to find out.
Alright, I
Whatever
know.
you put inside does disappear, though. Be retrieving it again. So do make a wise choice.
The lamp to Astrid.
Alright, I take the lamp.
That
Alright, you are now holding a decently heavy golden.
Now quick question. Doing a little bit of blood do that, or would I have to like chop something off?
Excuse me, what?
It says something valuable.
I have something of great sentimental value if you want something.
Okay, I mean, if blood doesn't work, I will give it my lucky rabbit's foot that had been my father's.
I mean, do you try blood?
And try.
Okay, so take 1 damage. You kind of slice your finger and let a few drops of blood drop into the urn. And giving it a small rub, you wait for a moment, but nothing happens.
Okay, I give it the lucky rabbit's foot that my father gave me before he died.
Okay. So you place the rabbit's foot inside of the urn and begin to rub it, and you can feel it trembling. And from the lid, a very thick, sort of bluish fog begins to bubble out of it before eventually the top pops off. And blue tinted, almost humanoid creature popped. It was like, oh, wait, I'm actually out. Did you put something inside?
Did.
You released me. Oof. Pray to get out of here. I've been listening to that damn dragon talk. That's forever.
Still inside the dragon's.
Oh, it's okay. She's busy. Right. Oh, yes. I suppose it's time for introduction. That good stuff. I will allow you, as a group, one wish for helping me out. And I do have a use for that wish. But first, my name is Kara the Kind-Hearted. And I suppose you can spell kind-hearted. Anywho, on to... Right. Wishes are always fun, but they're always taken. My rules are: you cannot wish for something dead. No person, no thing, nothing. You cannot wish for death. I will not kill someone. Rule number 2: no falling in love. I'm not Cupid, and I don't particularly find it useful to make yourself fall in line, or vice versa. So that is simply boring. I don't not abide by it. Rule number 3: no drastically changing future events. If I deem that your action will drastically change the future of this demo plane, then I will deny it. I suppose that covers my three easy to remember. And what say you wish?
I would like you to heal my grandfather, please. He's been cursed by something that we haven't been able to... If not, he's going to die. He's the only family I have left.
That is your collective wish to heal this... the blue-skinned kind of motions towards Merc.
Yes, please.
That is your consensus, all 3 of you? Then, very well. My magic shall have heal person. And with that, the genie kind of levitates over towards Marcus, and now that Marcus has let go of her limbo capsule lying there, barely breathing at this point, and slowly the genie begins to work their magic. You can... It's very, very weird, because as the genie begins to basically cover him in fog, Marcus almost appears to be getting younger. He's not so much looking like an old man anymore, but he's appearing much, much younger. And eventually, the genie is like, I suppose that shall do it. Right, my friends, I suppose before I leave, I should get your names. Who are you 3?
Astrid Tea Leaf.
Durkrath, Astrid, and...
Alexander.
Alexander. Shame that you can tell me.
So Arthur, can you not hear us?
I was waiting for Caitlin to be done describing how Marcus was coming back to life by becoming younger, but I did not hear that last bit now.
Oh, he was asking for Alexander's name. Well, they were asking. The genie.
Alex?
Alex. Right. It was a pleasure meeting you all, pleasure granting a wish for you, and I suppose this will count as... Thank you for your time, and thank you for releasing me. Ta-ta. And with that, it's a small flash of light and a big smoke, and The genie's.
Rifus.
You call out to Rifus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick question. We have a cat. His name is Xavier. He shouldn't be a cat. How do we fix this?
The wish spell from the genie.
I'm guessing that like it's gonna have a moment with Marcus. So
Right.
Go and do that because I gotta go talk to Dad real quick.
Okay. You say. Do repeat that for me.
you can ask Xavier. He'll tell you. And I hold up Xavier, or just kind of like point to him because I don't want to touch Ashford's bag.
For a moment, Rifus kind of like gives the wait a second to Thebatt and traverses over and speaks with the cat and looks at Dirkrath for a moment. Tricky. Oh. So he's not of this demi-plane, and he's turning into a cat. I would say that I'm not exactly well with magic. However, my father, you know him as Vernon. He could probably help you. He's all with this polymorphing stuff. As it appears your friend has been, well, polymorphed. He's just a bit more difficult of a case considering he's not on the plane he should be. But I'm sure Vernon could certainly.
Okay then. Thank you for your time, Rifus.
No problem. Right. I suppose I have a conversation to be getting back. You guys are able to stay as long as you wish. And you can keep that dusty old urn. I suppose I don't need it now.
We're gonna pocket
Keep
the
it.
urn.
Anyway, she turns back around and heads back to Thebatt, laying down on her dune to begin talking to him.
Thebatt.
Talking with Thebatt. And
Right.
I'm supposing you want to talk with Marcus before we end, or
I'm gonna poke him awake.
he sits up straight with wide eyes and kind of looks at you for a second before looking around at where he's at. He's like, oh, what the fuck happened?
We're healed by the genie.
Killed by a fucking genie?
Yeah.
He kind of takes his hand and rubs at the back of his head, feeling a lot more hair than before bringing his hand and kind of looking at it. He's like, ooh, this is fucking strange. How did he heal me?
Magic?
Astrid? I'm looking a bit fucking young from when I started.
What did it? Bad!
I'm not fucking complaining, but this is odd.
Trust me, be on the journey that I was just on and you want to talk about odd. I rescued a cat that's actually not a cat, it's a person.
He just kind of looks at you with a dumb face. He's like, you need to stop drinking that fucking cactus juice or whatever.
I didn't drink the cactus juice, I swear to fucking God. Talk to the person who can't talk to animals.
I
and
bet
he'll
you're
tell you
huffing
the
them
same.
cactuses, aren't you? I told you not to do that.
Okay, that's when I call over, Xavier to attack him. What we've been working on here.
Roll animal handling at advantage.
Okay, hold on. Get my profile up here. Okay, animal handling, it's 2.
At advantage.
Oh, so, sorry.
Okay. So it takes a minute for Xavier to comprehend that you're telling him to attack, but with a small hiss, Cat comes running up to Marcus and basically latches onto his face in an almost comical way and starts, clawing him and whatnot. Marcus is screaming and yelling, and eventually he takes the cat and throws him. He's like, where the fuck did you get that cat?
I told you. I helped a girl find her cat. I found this one along the way. It's not a cat, it's a person stuck as a cat. So are you finally gonna believe me, or does he need to attack you again?
If that fucking cat attacks me again, he'll become stew, alright? I have no problem killing him.
Now we'll fucking see.
Yeah, we'll fucking see, alright?
Then out of nowhere, she kind of hugs him.
There's a very small smile on Marcus's face, and he hugs you and gives you a small. It's good to see you again, Astrid.
But the genie did take my rabbit's foot.
That's alright, we can get you a new one.
You told me my father gave me that.
No, that was a fucking lie. That's alright.
I just kind of sit there and then I like hit him in the arm.
He kind of chuckles. Like, teaches you character, right?
What a fucking god.
Anywho, I suppose that's a good place to leave it for.
Hey!
Good job, guys. You made it
look
through
for-
another.
We're not